And we've got special guests. For however long they choose to hang out. They are not a featured part of the stream, just a random bonus you've happened to proc today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We was just hanging out, and I was like, that sounds nice.
My voice is kind of frying, so I might not actually be here very long.
That's fine.
I thought my dry snifflies were because I was out shopping in the dry, sniffly Toronto weather, but I think I might just
getting sick again.
I don't think I'm gonna get sick. I think I just have a day where my mouth is bad.
Was that you knocking on wood?
No.
My god, he's streaming while I'm awake. I've summoned you, Rainbow Phase. Woke up just for this. Alright, I think the last 30 seconds have passed while I've been sitting here, so we'll go ahead and get started.
Yippee!
No preamble, I'm just gonna continue where I left off. Jello and Will, for your context, this is a fantasy 4X game, and we are playing as a primal insect race who worships the divine spider Under Atter.
All right.
And really, I think no other explanation is required. Really, I think.
Yeah, it looks like this is like Civilizations, but just fantasy.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, neat.
Civilization, Heroes of Might and Magic, and we just destroyed our frog nemesis.
Finally.
Frog versus insect, the age-old feud. That's right, it spawned a bunch more of these infestations. Okay, yeah, we need to turn around and clean these up before they start spawning guys and fucking my shit up. And...
Why do modern-day bookshelf makers think you want an ugly item in your home? It's never just like, I want a rectangle with some holes in the front and shelves so I can put things on the shelves. It's like, do you want negative space Tetris block made of old pipes we found from the junkyard? How about this sized up ladder that we ripped off of a spaceship? Or this Art Deco monstrosity? It's like, I don't remember asking for any of those things.
Nah, man, I just said I didn't like that.
I didn't like that.
I just told you I didn't like that. Hey, remember that joke from before? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking tight, right? No, I just told you I didn't like that. Eric Andre's show really is a show best consumed through singular clips. That is a hard show to watch.
That's
Though
right.
I can't watch like prank type shows.
Right.
I forgot. We are also at war with the dark blue player because our allies pulled us in. So we'll go over and deal with them in a second. Did you clear that Astral Rift infestation, by the way? I cleared one of these infestations on my way up here before. These two are sitting here. I think there was one other one that was of concern to me. It was this one, because it's right next to Sacred Barrow. A trade proposal. Sure. Yeah, sure, man. Actually, that's a good idea. I should see if this person's up for that. Share vision. Yeah. Also, do we not have open borders even though we're allied? Yeah, open borders. Do I have open borders with you? Yes, I do. Okay. That's fine then. Okay. Good, good. My allies have themselves declared a friendship. That's good. That means it's less likely they're gonna end up at each other's throats and I'm gonna have to awkwardly pick sides. And we can probably move one of these Whispering Stones to a different free city. Hello, Nom Nom Freshman. A Cthulhu top hat. Tip of the hat to you as well. Let's...
Yippee!
Cthulhu top hat to you, my fellow gamer.
Gamers! Where are these guys again?
Greetings and salmentations, since we are
Greetings
fish.
and salmonella.
These are the only guys who aren't at war with me or allied to someone else. Actually, I've got plenty of money. I can literally just pay these guys $100 to fuck off now.
That's all it takes for an entire military force to leave. Like, hey, here's $100. Like, go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Pretty
or something.
much.
Inflation
Like,
is
oh.
crazy. Okay. Aram, you feel like a person who might have some kind of opinion on this, and I feel like I'm gambling the dice, as people say.
As yes.
I have a second pair of dice we'll be using for the actual rolling. This is my wager. It's weird to have a friend on Facecam. I can see exactly how my jokes do or don't do on your face. So one of the things that bugged me about Fire Emblem Engage, is that the villain, your ilk and your family, you are the divine dragon.
Yep.
So obviously in Fire Emblem, it's a bad dragon, and it's the fell dragon.
Isn't that just the plot of Awakening again?
It is, yeah. Which is extremely. It's the plot of several games, and it's so funny because in the final map, they try and do this thing where it's like you get to equip all the Fire Emblem heroes of old on your guys the whole game, but in this map, the bad guy has pulled their villains from all their games, except over half of them are twists, so we can't actually show them or voice them, so they are just generic units. And they're like, we can't use their names either, but it's like, if you happen to know who they are, you can get like critical hits. So like Mart's villain is the Shadow Dragon, and I knew that because he's
from a game named Shadow Dragon.
Yeah, his remake is called Shadow Dragon. And his original game is Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. And I was like, okay, so I'll do that. But Fire Emblem really tells on itself a little there when it's like, distinguish which of the villains go with which of your heroes. And I have played or watched someone play every Fire Emblem game except 3 and 5.
Okay.
And 3 doesn't count because that's another one of Marth's games. So you would think I would know all of them, right? But let me open this thing really. I don't want to get it wrong.
Well, it would be embarrassing after this preamble, certainly.
Yes. Oh, you'll see why I wouldn't be able to get them all right. I don't remember them. This isn't even the thing I was going to ask you, but it is related and it's funny. So let's see.
Our ruler got socked in the nuts there, but we're otherwise fine. So we'll just keep
Okay.
that.
I have to do a little scrolling here, but in order, here are the names of the mini bosses: Shadow Dragon, Warfather, Dark God, Dark Bishop, Demon Dragon, Dark Druid, Demon King, Mad Dragon, Liberation King, Corruption, Judgment and Despair.
Okay.
And
Cool.
I think it's very funny how many of those are dark something or demon something.
Yeah.
I think it's extra funny that they went, well, we already used the epithet Fell Dragon on Grima in another game and just did it again for some reason. So we're going to call him Despair. I think it's funny that Radiant Dawn's final boss is called Judgment, and it's the only one that stands out. Typical Radiant Dawn shit. But the thing I wanted to mention is whenever they use the term Fell Dragon, I think they intonate it wrong. They do it.
Go ahead. No, tell me how they do it.
So every single time, so say it's like, we need to fight the red dragon, or the blue dragon, or the dangerous dragon. Like it's a red dragon.
It's dragon's element, danger.
It's a fire dragon. Like just the way when you've got adjective noun in that kind of simple way. Even if it's a title, it's like the Dark Knight. You kind of hit like the Black Knight. You hit the second word because it's like the noun is the important part.
Oh, they're saying the Fell Dragon?
Yeah, they go the Fell Dragon every time, no matter what context it's in. So I'm like, They must have been directed to say it that way. Because there's no way everyone would say it like that. And it made me upset 100% of the time. Especially because when they call you the Divine Dragon, they're like, you're the Divine Dragon rather
Not
than
the Divine Dragon.
Yeah, I'm like, Jesus, guys! The Fell Dragon. Maybe that's how they were like, well, we already did the Fell Dragon. So we have to do the Fell Dragon this time.
The Fell Dragon. Let's see. This is our caster guy. So that's right. We were going. We went lightning evocation. Yeah, electrified. Okay, we were just going straight down this. So I think we'll go ahead and take this ability for them. Do we have any other level ups? Nope. Okay. And then let's go over here and get this one. Ooh. Yeah, they can just barely get close enough. Let's whoop. And this is like no one, so this should be trivial. Okay.
It's surprisingly common in real life history where not all that large amounts of money can just make armies fuck off. Like Armenia has been saved from horrible danger 8 different times by bribing an army with all the wine in a fort stock. I'm so glad you're already accumulating like exactly the audience you should have. Where it's like the person who's like, I'm hoping that like a year from now, you'll have like 35 to 45 regulars, and at least 2 of them will independently know about Bill Frist without you introducing
Excellent.
them.
All right, chat, you've got your first quest. Go ahead, go bone up on Bill Frist lore, and then come back to me. Collect all the silver coins from the Dino Domain, then come back and see me. Oh, he says that like he's gonna invite you back for like tea or something, but no, he's gonna race and try and kill you again.
So you know what?
Let's see. We do want the status resistance ignore on not this guy. We want it on our mage. Yeah, here we go.
Ooh.
Bill Frist, kind of unremarkable on his own. Maybe you should do an easy one. Get into John C. Calhoun first, because that one's got an immediate reward for looking him up.
That's true. Yes. Bill Frist. Yeah, Rainbow Phases. Correct. Bill Frist.
The Maniac.
Yeah. Kandaru is following. Thank you, Kandaru. The Maniac.
wow.
Yeah, the Sith Lord, John C. Calhoun.
You know, if Sith Lords were like Skyrim Forsworn and they had birds for hair pieces or whatever he's got going on, an oaken staff in his hand.
Very
John C.
delightful
Calhoun,
use of the word oaken as opposed to just like wooden.
I love the word oaken. To my favorite way I've ever used it is, you know how I used to do those stupid like batch review videos like a million years ago? It's like I watched all the Disneys and I watched all the Pixars, and like now everybody does those. And they take a long time to talk about them and say nothing. And the one of the last ones I ever did, I think at least you guys all hopped on for at least one of these. I was marathoning a bunch of James Bond movies with Austin. And the third James Bond, because the actor changes, is Roger Moore, who was picked because he played I guess this is my supposition. Oaken. I'm clearly trying to impress.
Yeah, you're really trying to play along with the theme.
But he used to play a spy named the Saint, who is from a TV show that my dad used to watch when he was like younger and like hotter and like spy visual. And he kind of was too old to play James Bond when he got the role.
Yeah.
And then he was James Bond for a long time. So by the latter movies, this like, you know, a 21-year-old blonde vixen will slink in to some sexy music and be like, "Hello, Mr. Bond," and it'll, you know, pan the camera over and it'll be Roger Moore, 57, and my usual description for him was just like, and then it will pan over to Roger Moore's oaken face. And I wonder,
His face looking as though it was carven from an elder willow.
like, yeah.
Real quick, Stream Elements for some reason deleted your message, didn't hold it or anything. Nom Nom Freshman said, twitch.tv/Tom Laughlin ass dialogue. We have a lot of options for things we can recruit for our rally now, because we have a bunch of vassals, and we have some, we've inherited a few ancient wonders, so we can recruit like fairies and shit. It's pretty neat. Trying to decide if I wanna, I probably will invest the money in this, just grab another 6 stack for free. For free, I have to pay money, but I don't have to sit around producing it.
But it's a buy one, get one.
That's a BOGO!
A BOGO. It's BOGO the Goblin.
Some of them are cheaper, even in spite of what tier they are. I'm actually not sure why that is. If that's from, like, vassals that have better relations with me or something. I don't know. Let's just get some, Ooh. Nom Nom Freshman resubscribed. Thank you.
Woo!
Let's get a bird. Let's get a tide.
In honor
spirit.
of this subscription, let's get a bird.
You were saying that like
Nymph.
you were saying that like you were quoting a YouTube poop. Let's get a bird.
Let's get a bird. A nymph. 2 support units for a single 6 stack is probably too much, but we could just do it anyway. Tell you what, I'm kind of trying to avoid getting racial units from other races just because they won't all have cave walk.
Wow.
But we can get, let's see.
Still looking at furniture to populate our apartment, looking at nightstands, and there's a one here called the Vertani nightstand, which it's like dark and kind of weird and lopsided looking, and I misread it as the Veterinary nightstand. I was like, that's an interesting thing to name this after.
This'll get the clicks.
Sure, we'll get a range unit, and then we'll build this. We'll recruit these, and then while those guys are recruiting, we can build a guy here to complete that army. Let's build a. If they've got a shock unit, let's get them an ancestral warden. Nice little
I
pike
always
man.
be saying to get an ancestral
I
warden.
always be saying that. Jello, when you're picking out furniture, don't forget to get an ancestral warden for the corner.
That was obviously the first thing I got when we moved in.
All
It was
right.
like the modem and the ancestral warden or whatever you just said.
Yeah, also known as the VPN.
Okay, we shouldn't have much trouble getting to vassalage with this guy faster than Carissa, so that should just work out fine on its own.
We hanging out with the goats?
Mm-hmm. We will be soon. Let's see. Oh, that's right, yeah. Let's finally go ahead and build our tunneling spider temple to praise Underadder.
Thank God.
Underadder, I hardly know her, Adder.
Oh, and I can build teleporters now if I if I take this, which I probably should. It's very, very useful. Let's see.
Ooh.
Buying up our city cap again is going to cost 500. We'll have to do that if we want to annex Elderhurst, which I think I probably will. This is the other one that I probably need to destroy. Yeah, well, let's get the teleporters so we can zip around the map with our armies.
Ooh.
So the next time each of my cities is done building something, I'll go ahead and have them build a teleporter. Let's see, what can we get rid of for you? Probably this... Is that where I want the teleporter? I'm probably going to want Skull Pit's teleporter out here as far as it can go. So I guess this... I don't want to replace a research post. I don't know.
The channel lore is that Laughlin is a Viscount who is scheming against some sort of monarch as an evil vizier.
Ooh.
It's very on brand. It's exactly what I assumed would have happened.
We established that that my noble rank is Viscount, yes, but we haven't that's the extent of the lore so far. But I think you can kind of just assume that I'm scheming against something, you know. You know how it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Start building a teleporter there. Oh, Mystic Lilybet is now following. Thank you.
Thank you. Does a little curtsy.
The new army that we're whipping up can handle that, this infestation here so that it doesn't potentially become a problem for me. And actually, they might be able to go ahead and take this, but we'll probably want a hero. Oh, it has to be, a hero has to be present for that, so we'll figure something out. We can also probably do Pilgrim's Passage, but if we're already at war with these guys, we should go and deal with that first.
I guess.
Oh, something else from Engage that I think you two would find funny in a way where it's like, I feel like this would have been the basis for a running joke had we been playing it together, is that characters have likes and dislikes, but I suspect they created like a pool of options to pick from rather than custom likes and dislikes. And for whatever reason, because of that, the term fairy tales is on there a lot. Both as something they like and dislike, which is like, to me, a funny thing to have a strong opinion on as like an adult person. But my favorite one is that multiple characters specify that they dislike sunburns, which is like,
yeah, man.
like you think like maybe like if you had one character who was like a lifeguard or like sort of like a scantily clad desert walker, it'd be like, yeah, sunburns, that makes sense. But there's like 7 characters who are just like, you know what I hate? Sunburn. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I hate getting killed with hammers, but I'm not gonna put that near the top of my
That's not gonna be on my
dislikes list.
LinkedIn page.
Yeah.
Okay. So the event that was causing all the swamp bullshit has ended. So we can drain the swamps, which takes production from 3 of our cities. Oh, if we don't do that, they stay. We can learn the Call Thunderstorms combat enchantment. That's not good. And or we can... Your swamp provinces each yield 30 food. Forever? Or just once? Let's find out. Oh. Tales of your dealings with Shadow Affinity travel far. A company of stalwart paladins proclaim that they will overthrow you. The zealous defenders of the divine judgment are ever eager to vanquish a manifestation of shadow in their realm. The company, led by a tyrant knight, so you know he's a good guy, does not even care to what degree you actually pose a threat to the lands and its peoples. You are simply a means to bring honor and titles to their names. The nearby defenders seek to cast you into the light. They deserve to be subjected to your terrible power. Let's see. So, I can just be like, fuck them, and not do anything. I don't have to take this quest on. I can bribe them and gain a Tyrant Knight, but my cities become unhappy for a while. Or I can take on the quest. Yeah, I'm gonna take on the quest because I really like the response line for this. They are welcome in my domain of darkness. Welcome to die! Oh, nice. He spawned right the direction I was going anyway, so I'm not even gonna have to waste time running around getting to him.
You're fucked. You're so fucked.
Oh, you're fucked. You're so fucked. I just realized it seems like some of my cooperations with free cities may have reset. Let me go ahead and make sure I'm milking these for everything I can get from them. Let's get money. Let's get money. Let's get man. Lovely. I wish it pinged you when those expired. Apparently it doesn't. Okay, that's good enough for now. We're going to move that Whispering Stone off of these guys. Yeah, let's withdraw Whispering Stone, and we'll, they're already pretty close to being vassalized by one of our friends, whereas these guys are not. So we're gonna pay money to make them fuck off, and then start making them like me.
Please like me.
Please like me.
Like me.
It's just like trying to get Twitter followers.
Yeah.
I'm
You should
trying
go to
so
Blue
hard
Sky.
to find a list of these fucking like and dislikes so that I can look up how many people dislike Sunburn. I'm having a really hard time finding this.
Weirdly, no one was interested in documenting that.
The characters in this game are so fucking boring. Like, they're below average for Fire Emblem.
Ooh.
Yikes.
It's really bad.
I'm not even a Fire Emblem guy, and I know that's rough.
Yeah.
Not even a fire guy emblem.
No, like, obviously Three Houses is fucking dog shit, and I do like Engage more than Three Houses. But like, Three Houses has like higher highs and way lower lows, and Engage is just like, I'm always pretty bad, but like in an uninteresting way, and I'm like, somehow this is better to me.
Why did they do that?
Boring is worse than bad. Nice try, Amy. No, the difference is that the gameplay is like consistently fun in Engage. So like I'm happy to engage. Like if I
You're
skipped
happy
all
to
the
engage
cutscenes,
with it.
ha ha ha, yes.
Oh, yes, actually.
But even one run of Three Houses, I was like, man, I don't like this video game. I think this is a bad video game that's not fun to play, and it's way too easy.
You were just gonna
And
say,
then
I think this is a bad video game that's not good.
That is
The
totally
reviewers be
something
like-
I would say. Alright, Fire Emblem Engage. Character date. Like, come on. There's like a little book. You unlock the book.
The book.
There's...
You must have it.
I'm unlocking a book right now. I have to choose the next book I want to book.
Oh.
builds. My top 10 Engage characters. 35 minutes long. You know what? I'll judge you.
Number 1, Ike. Like,
You know what? Okay.
Not bad, kid. You had me in the first half.
All right, number 10, Alir. You already failed. Alir's the worst character in the game.
That's why she's number 10.
There's more than 10
she's the worst of the 10 characters.
The Alir is also the worst Fire Emblem Lord. Like,
That's a bold statement. There's a lot, and many of them aren't that good.
I mean, yeah, most of them are boring, and Alir actively is terrible.
So we can still... We talked about getting Tome of Corruption before to get our last... Our 6th Shadow Affinity so that we have access to the Tier 4 ones. But before we bother with that, let's look at the Tier 4s and see if that's something we're actually going to care about doing. Because this is more undead shit, which is not really what we're about, primarily. Like, all of these things costs, in addition to mana and casting points, you can see that icon's like, it costs 35 skulls. That's souls. And so if you want to be able to cast those, you have to have, like, built up some kind of soul income, and we skipped the tomes that help with that. So this is not a good pick for us. Let's look at Tome of Oblivion. Target non-hero unit dies. After 2 units, they come back to life with 75% of their hit points and are afflicted with insanity. Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, go on. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So that one, this makes a guy who can drive people insane. Likewise, Conjure. This makes a little, like, black hole that grows and deals damage to stuff. That one's reasonably useful. That's a city buff for combat. Yeah, frustratingly, these are not really very good. I don't think we actually care about getting these tier 4 tomes.
Aw, hell.
And we certainly don't care about the tier 5, because that's, again, undeath stuff. So, do we want Tome of Corruption for its own sake, is really the question. I mean, that's a nice build. The Throne of Insidious Whispers.
That sounds
Let's
like
go.
Let's go?
Okay.
Oh, this is kind of funny. Creates a copy of an enemy unit. It can't target heroes, combat summons, or mythics, but that means it can target pretty powerful stuff still if the army has some high tier stuff. That's funny for a combat summon. We don't think we want to bother with Umbral Demon shenanigans because that's going to cut against our aesthetic of bug. This Umbral Mistress is kind of a neat unit. It's also like, you know, insanity and control spec. That's kind of funny. It also does minus morale. This might be fun.
Ally Notebook. Here we go.
I guess, yeah. Let's try this. It'll be new.
Ooh.
Thank you, Serenus Forest. How many people feel some kind of way about sunburns? Does anyone Here's the thing. If someone likes sunburns, then I understand. If no one likes sunburns, this is crazy. Dude, Alchrist doesn't like sunburns.
Not a fan.
I can't believe this.
Bonet doesn't like sunburns. Chloe, not into sunburns. Goldberry, dislikes sunburns. Hortensia, sunburns. Ivy, doesn't like sunburns. Rosado, doesn't like sunburns. Sadal, doesn't like sunburns. Raffle, doesn't like no one likes sunburns! Why did you?
Ah, yes. Raffle and his brother, Lamau.
His brother's name is Nell.
That's not as fun.
No, it isn't.
It does not bring me a smile. Destroy him.
Kill him.
Kill him.
Like,
Building a road out. Follow behind. Oh no, they can't quite get there. That's fine, I guess. We'll just, we'll get him on the next turn. For now, we'll just go.
Does anyone have unique likes and dislikes?
And these guys are going to wait because they're going to pick up their 6th guy when it finishes building next turn, and then they can go off and do stuff. And I think we're just going to wait to buy our city cap. There is some nice stuff we can get in the nature tree and the shadow tree. But the Fire Emblem shadow tree.
The Erd tree.
Yeah.
The Erd tree.
That's the one.
Hey, this guy likes 4-leaf clovers. That's a specific thing no one else has an opinion on.
Well. Look at this guy thinking about stuff.
All these people on their likes and dislikes, and actually 2 characters in 3 Houses did this too. Can you imagine being like, okay, just do like a meet the artist profile or like a LinkedIn or like a dating profile where it's like, put like 3 to 5 likes and dislikes. People putting myself on dislikes, it's like, all right, slow down. Not the place.
No, I'm not good at this.
Lugabobee.
Please tell me Ike has likes men. Ike is an emblem. They don't count as characters. They're more like a fashion accessory.
Damn it.
Just like how big, strong men are used as fashion accessories by elderly, rich women. Very much like that.
You know how that always happens?
Mm-hmm.
Every day.
Smokes.
I'm not sure why I can't... Oh, wait, am I stupid? Oh, okay, I mistook which was which. I thought I had an alliance with these two and a defensive pact with her. I've got an alliance with her. It's these two I still only have a defensive pact with. But not for long. Bimp. 50 gold, absolutely. Okay. I think that means if I can just rush out here and kill this lady, we just allied victory and the scenario with all 3 of us winning, which would be really funny.
Are you gonna go for it?
I'm gonna try. That's practically a speed run in this game. Let's see. Have we healed enough? It's probably fine. We'll see.
The worst that happens is you lose your military force.
Yeah.
Worst that happens is you get a sunburn.
My lord, we cannot attack the sunburn. Okay, find some shade. I don't know.
You ensured that not all paladins were killed outright, thinking ahead as your cunning mind is wont to do. Fresh bodies and souls are burdensome to acquire, so when lambs lead themselves to the slaughter, you make efficient use of the opportunity. The symphony of death rattles that rises from the motionless bodies is a testament of your success. See, they don't write these around you're a shadow user who doesn't actually do undead stuff. We're just not basic
We're
bitches.
normal.
So we could get 3 little skeletons. We could get a little bit of knowledge. We could get some food, and I guess we'll take a little bit of knowledge.
You know what's funny is now whenever I see you playing a strategy game of this kind, it makes me remember the Aram Pain battle for Broadbridge and the fear I felt when Revenant ran into our fuck hill.
Yeah, the guys who would run, you're like, shit, 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 shit.
I don't think I've ever been more like, we've got a pretty good plan. As long as we play it safe. What's their passive ability? Oh, no. A hard counter.
Explodes. Interesting. You cannot go backwards on this tree, I now see.
Oh. Uh-oh.
It's not a big deal, but it would have been nice if I could freely go around up here as well. This is still fine, I guess. Go ahead.
I just, for chat's context, in a game Aram ran for many years for me and Will, and other people, one of the big final things was that he basically made an entire war map and was just like, you are commanders and you've got all these guys, and all the units had different things, and there were enemy versions of most of the units. And our strategy was rain arrows and bombs down with all of our guys from one mountaintop perch, and it worked quite well most of the time. But asterisk, there was one enemy type that could move pretty fast, had a good amount of health, and their passive thing was does more damage based on how many guys are in the square with them, allied or enemy. So like one dude ran into our spot where we had, I don't know, 7,000 guys. And it was like, well, I guess that means he gets to roll 30 D6s for damage or some shit. And we lost like a third of our army from one guy. Thank God it wasn't more. We literally would have lost if it had been more than that. And then you were like, okay. And then their second passive ability, which you've never seen and is just now unlocking for your eyes, is that X number of the people they kill turn into more of them. So the thing we were weakest to ran into us, exploded, and when the smoke cleared, there were 6 of him. We were like, oh no.
I peel out on my motorcycle when the smoke clears. There are 6 of me.
Who would win, 7,000 guys or one chunky Frank?
Said with the same voice as Wigglewood. One chunky Frank. Let's see. We should go down and do these guys while we're here. Just unlock this little, this mana node for us. So let's bring these guys down. Don't bring me down! Gross! Let's see. Blicksmith. Oh, wait. Have these guys built a teleporter yet? Yes. Okay, they just finished theirs. Nice, 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 nice. Very nice-u Shizu-chan. Aram, can you get hired to narrate this game, please? Would be fun.
Oh, yeah, I never looked into this character because she was mean. She looks like the Jello girl, so I'm still reading these, like, stupid things to see if there's anything noteworthy. And there's a girl who I described as looking like if a Jello girl walked through Chernobyl and got irradiated to get to the game. So it's like rich blonde princess, but like wrong. Like there's too much. All the traits I look for, they're just too much. Fallout monster. Also her outfit's stupid. She's like a giant teapot. Her dislikes are spicy food, war, weapons, and overwhelming happiness. Like, what does that mean?
I guess that's the idea of like, let's say someone really likes something.
Welcome.
Like someone really likes something and they just never shut the fuck up about it. You're like, that's enough. Cease. But even then, I think that's a stretch and an odd thing to be mad about.
Like, normally, like, you know, you look at something, again, this game doesn't have good localization. You look at it and it's like, I think I know what that probably was in Japanese. And this one, I'm just like, I don't know what this is.
So we now actually have control of Celestia. Enough time has passed. And yes, I do mean the My Little Pony character. Thank God. See, there's some guys over here that they never bothered to finish, which is annoying. We'll get our cleanup army over here eventually if we have time. Let's see. I don't think we care. I don't want a Spelljammer, even. The AI likes building them. But I don't care for them. Let's see. We have a bunch of provinces we need to put people on.
God, how do I spell this stupid shit? I need my dumbass fantasy names.
THIS space STUPID space
KISSING.
This stupid kissing! Oh no!
Oh no, my pen slipped and now we're making out.
People being like mania, panic attacks. There's no way Fire Emblem is even touching something that like real world and intelligent.
There's actually
How is the tall versus large playstyle balance in this? What does that mean?
So those are common terms used in 4X games. Playing tall means having a small empire, domain, city, whatever, and like not painting the map, but instead staying a small and very highly developed thing. Or versus playing wide is spreading out and like eating as much of the map as possible while investing less into building up each city or equivalent unit. How is tall versus large? I think it's pretty reasonable in this game. They're not at odds to the same degree as they are in some games because you don't have to reserve production for building like settlers and workers like you would in a Civ game. So you can kind of just do both. It's really about how much of your Imperium do you want to invest raising your city cap so that you can have more cities. Really what you're giving up is less building structures and things in your individual cities and more taking more nodes from this tree. So it's more like you're giving up like quote unquote social policies only for doing that.
Probably a stupid question. What does 4X mean? Like I can guess the genre, but where does that term come from?
Explore, expand, exploit, exterminate, I think. It's basically any game where it's like, you start in a little place on the map, and you uncover more of the map and build up more shit and grow to more and more of the map. Uh-oh, there's another guy. If you want to expand that direction, you gotta kill him. That kind of, So it's the four X's that are the cornerstones of the game mechanics, basically.
I've never heard that term before. Okay.
Now you know.
It's like you know how like porn is sometimes abbreviated as XXX. So it's like porn but 33% more salacious.
Oh.
Guy walking into my adult store. It's just like I need something good. I got the porn sweats bad. You know how people are, and I'm like,
I know him well.
I got something extra strong for you. Literally puts down Civilization 6 box set in front of him.
When you're jerking it to this, hold on to something. Literally. Your dick. That's
all right, but how's the tall versus wide game?
Yeah.
I love me a wide bitch.
Oh, Jello.
Here's another one I'm amused by. Diamant, hobby, enjoying jokes. Not like joking, not comedy. Enjoying jokes.
It's
like that one GIF. It's like that one GIF that people
sensible
use on
chuckle.
Tumblr. Yeah, the sensible chuckle.
Yep.
It's like, I'm appreciating this like a Redditor. Jarvis, clip that.
Jarvis, clip that. Jarvis, buy that country.
Jarvis, uninvent oranges.
Don't think we can. Or can we just? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want the Spelljammer, so we're just going to blow that up and make something else. Okay, we've finished researching that. Let's see. That's a friendly city buff. We don't super need that because that's just for combat. Ah, yes, we have to have a throne of insidious whisperers. Obviously, we're researching
Oh
that.
my god, yeah. Name alone. Like, I don't know what it does, but yeah.
Jarvis, add a 5th X. explode. Yeah, this is like a genre I've never actually touched, but like I feel like I'd get like too into.
Hmm.
And I feel like the Cosmos has done a good job preventing me for like it's not exactly the same, but I know that you used to be comedically into Crusader Kings 2, and after a while did buy me a copy, and I was like, well, I have to try it, and it crashed 7 times before I could get through the tutorial, and I was like, it's not meant to be.
They're like, don't you dare, we know what's gonna happen.
Where you go now, I cannot follow. Oh, there's a bunch of... Yeah. When do we get our next hero? Ugh, not for a while.
Jarvis,
Overwatch
explode!
players.
Jarvis, explode! Oh, fuck, I'm banging it up. I'm bonging it down.
Jarvis, I'm bonging it down.
Yeah, I was gonna say bubble noises.
Jarvis, you're gonna need to aim for Daddy Stark for a bit.
Oh, I don't like that voice with Jarvis. Jarvis, buy another Don't Tread on Me poster.
Jarvis, I'm a pickle.
Permission to kill myself, sir.
Permission to kill.
Come on.
Jarvis, say it's the funniest shit you've ever seen.
It's the funniest. What am I right or am I right? Like interrupts him.
It definitely makes sense to me, Will, that your take on this is the Ashnard voice again of drunk Tony Stark.
Permission to kill myself, sir. Jarvis, no handouts.
Obviously, we're gonna let this spider go out of respect.
Obviously.
Ooh,
Obviously.
okay. We have our two-hander for our not for our ruler, for this guy. Yeah. Wait. Why can I not change your equipment, sir? Oh, I just have to hit this. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So now they
Yo,
can
looking cool,
get in
bug.
there. They can just get in there.
That's kind of cool that you can, like, set up each dude.
Yeah, I like this game's hero progression system a lot.
Everyone in this fucking game has an opinion on yams, too. No other food, just yams.
No,
They
there's
know
no
how
other
important
person.
she is to you.
Not Fogado, who dislikes yam, which sucks. I'll have to kill him.
Die.
Die.
Jarvis,
Die.
Jarvis, you'll die.
Not soon enough, sir.
The fella softly whispered, "You'll die."
Bubbles are white, that's all right. Gold or brown, you'll die.
Red sign in the morning, sailor's warning. Red sky at the noon, sailor's warning.
I did I guess this kind of spoils it. One of the extra videos that I've made in advance of releasing the opening anime video thingy, because there's going to be 7 hours of extra content for patrons.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Amy and I have had a lot to talk about, and we can't fit all of it in a reasonable video. I indirectly bring up both of the abridged series I used to make, and got a clip from one of them, from Bakano, and I was like, wow, I did not realize how old and bad looking this was, even on the more recent episodes, like even on like episodes 7, 8, and 9 when you guys were in it. And I was like, wow, these are like older, these like more than 10 years old at this point.
Oh, no. Do not say that.
But the Hamtaro ones are still fun. I still think Hamtaro Bridge 3 is like one of the funniest things I've ever made. Red sky in the noon. Sailor's warning.
Sailor's warning.
My favorite part is when the hamster said fuck. A glowing endorsement from my mother.
Yeah, that and her egg comment kind of live in my head.
I find a golden egg
No,
with
no,
many
Mom.
jewels. No, you don't, Mom. What? But I found it. No, I tell you, I'm the GM, and I'll tell you right now, you didn't find that.
What if I
I
wanted?
love that she decided to invent something for herself, and it was a golden egg.
Yep, that's my mom.
Known egg lover.
Not even that. It's just like
Ooh, these guys have a tier
she's
5 unit. Let's see how
she
auto
thinks
combat
outside the
is.
box. Ooh, kill.
We're probably gonna... Wow! Auto combat got there. Okay. A contaminated orb!
Oh, shit!
Yeah, let's give that to our mage. Let's see. Oh, that's right. He's got a staff right now. Is that better?
Talents. Packing meals. Crying strategically.
Oh.
No, I guess we'll try. We'll go for this.
Is that person doing okay?
No.
Oh. Can you check?
Has more opinions about hot spring water quality than any other ally. Alright.
Cool.
You say so.
Do you have opinions about sunburns?
The people want to know.
The people need
Jarvis,
to know.
give Will's mom a golden egg. What is Jello reading from? A wiki about Fire Emblem Engage, I believe. The likes and dislikes of the different characters.
There's a thing called the Ally Notebook, and each tier of support, C, B, A, with them, and also S, technically, gives you a new page, and they're all filled with, like, garbage. So I'm skimming to see if there's anything noteworthy, because I didn't unlock most of these, because the supports in this game are really boring.
Okay. Don't need to move our Whispering Stone, because that last free city that's not already vassalized to someone is, like, about to be vassalized by Carissa, so there's no reason to get, there's no reason to make a play for it. We can't get there in time. Let's see. Not much left to build out here.
Hobbies, none in particular.
Wow.
Talents, hiding her feelings. Dude, super awesome girl to hang out with, this one.
Bring these guys around here so we can bop these guys.
My sister and I were trying to find a gift for my mom once. And we were like, Mom, it's really easy to find gifts for Dad. You just get him a book he hasn't read about, like, World War II or the Kennedy assassination or some shit. You know, dads.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, the trick is finding one he doesn't already own. What do you like? And she's just like, oh, nothing. And, like, not as a joke, she was like, I don't have any hobbies. I don't like doing anything. We're like, Mom, how old? You're, like, in your 50s at the time, probably. And, like, you don't have any hobbies? She's like, no.
Damn. You want Warhammer? We can get you Warhammer. It's something. I don't know. I'd find that extremely charming to meet, like, some 6-year-old woman who's like, these are my Space Marines. It's like, oh, cool.
Oh, good. I thought you were going to say you found it extremely charming for someone to have no hobbies. I was like, I don't
oh,
feel like
no.
that's
I don't agree.
I find that miserably sad.
Oh, all right, here we go. She's not going to wait around for a siege. She is rode out to meet me upon the field of battle. All right, we're going manual for this.
This is so weird.
We're going Manuel.
Every S rank is like how they treat the wedding ring you give them. And I'm like, why don't they fucking wear it? Like, tell me about our life together. It's like, they keep the ring in a golden egg behind a column. And I'm like, explain, what's our marriage like? They love their ring. And I'm like, what?
Elaborate.
Let's see. So these are where the lines are spread out. I think we're going to charge this flank. Where's their ruler? The ruler's all the way over here. She's on a Boyd. She's an iterative melee attacker. Yeah, I think we'll charge that way and see if we can hit one side of their army more than the others and get them out of position. That's usually the best way to try and go for these. So we'll try and keep the people who are going to be furthest forward in obscuring terrain so that they don't get dunked on by a shit ton of ranged attacks right off the bat. You guys are missing a little health, so we'll bunch them up like this and just immediately drop a Revitalize to patch that up. You're gonna drink your beer. Glug glug.
Dislikes his own mistakes. Dude, I love my own mistakes. I love it when I fucking beef it or bong it or whatever.
Bonging it down.
How did you do that? Do you actually have a drink? How did you do that bong?
Yeah, I've got this huge, like, Yeti mug.
Okay,
and it's filled with water, and I just,
It wouldn't be impossible. I would believe it if you were just like, oh, I can just do that with my mouth. I can make a bong water noise at any point.
Hey, girl, want to hear a cool trick? Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm calling the police.
The best part is, like, I am obviously, it was like, how would Will do that? And I just pictured at first you, like, leaning back, open mouth, like, colon, capital D, and the noise coming out. But then I thought it would be way funny if it was like, hey, girl, check this out. Presses in one nostril, noise emerges from you. No,
comes out of my ears. Like, what the goddamn shit is that?
Presses my nose in, bong water noise comes out of my ears. I have no hobbies. Clarinet. Likes clarinet. Quiet. Dislikes sunburn.
SpongeBob.
Let me just check. Sometimes I'm an idiot and I leave one random guy off to the side. No, okay, we moved everyone. All right.
My little, where should I go? One dude hiding behind a tree.
Well, I guess props that you can't marry your sister in this game.
Hey, okay.
But you can propose to the two 10-year-old children, which... But you can be gay while doing that.
Yeah. What do you call this? A bride? A child?
Oh no! A ghoul. A ghost.
Let's see what spells we can throw here.
What's this? A bong up. A mess up.
A mistake.
What's this? A bong. I don't know. I mean, I have a big thing of Coke Zero in front of me, but it's like a 2-liter, so I can't really.
Oh, come now.
I think it's too small. Like, the opening is too small. I can try it.
Can we target this anywhere? Okay, yeah, this has to be sent. Okay.
There's only one thing worse than a child. A bride. No.
Okay, then I think we're just gonna vine prison and drop it like up here to try and what?
It's just really funny. Like, I think we'll just use the vine prison.
Vine prison. We're gonna drop it up here
nonchalant.
and try and hornswoggle these guys a bit so that that side of their army gets distracted over here while we crash into this flank of their army down here.
Ooh.
What do you call this in English? Aramnaze. Tom Laughlin.
We'll we'll get the bone wyvern out here in front, I think. What do you call this? A dragon. A wyvern.
Wait, what the hell? I didn't even use this character. It's just like a swordsman. Personality, bright, friendly, quickly forms strong bonds, honest to a fault. Can see the future, but only in a trivial way. Hang on. What do you mean? Wait.
Doesn't like sunburn. No, no, no. Go back.
That's a good question. That's a bad answer!
Bum, bum, bum.
We want to avoid putting anything too fragile in the range of their shock units, but otherwise, this is looking pretty okay. We'll run this guy out. We're not going to be able to avoid having guys in range of them. Realistically, we just want to make sure that we're not putting anyone in a really untenable position. Let's go you here. You back here, you here. We're also trying not to walk on the dank weed.
My lord, the dank weed.
Oh, no! I don't think...
Don't worry, my lord. I will procure some of it.
Okay.
Jarvis, stop bogarting the roach. This is a bong. It is very funny. I actually didn't mention this in the review, but you know how like the joke with most Fire Emblem things is that like all the characters have like one thing they're into. It's just like, what's your personality?
Pickles.
Tsundere. What's your pickle guy? Famously pickle guy. This Engage is just like, what if they had two things they liked? And it's so funny because they never like harmonize with each other. It's just like, I like the main character and pickles, and that one's not even a joke. They literally made a second pickle guy.
Hell yeah. They were like, this guy did numbers last time.
You know what's amazing is like, I think pickle guy is like an invention of the localization. Like that character had literally nothing going on, and he mentioned pickles once, and they were like, fuck it, smoke bong water noise, let's go.
Fuck it, time to bong this guy down. Okay, nice.
There's a second pickle guy. Yeah, he's voiced by Deku, My Hero Academia.
Oh, my boy Justin.
Yeah, he and his there's a twin sister he has in this game, and they're both like bad characters. And when I was ranking them for my Patreon thing, I was like, twin sister, she's really bad. And then I like ranked Justin Briner 2 whole tiers higher. I was just like, equally as bad as his sister on paper, but is voiced by Justin Briner, who I find innately charming. So army member least affected by hypnosis. Strange thing to know. How can you be the least affected by hypnosis? Isn't that kind of a binary? Like, once you're not affected, aren't you just not affected?
That's a good question.
That's like a Boolean function. Like, I'll give that you can be more affected by hypnosis. Like one dude could be way more hypnotized than another and be like really gung-ho about like pretending to be a surgeon or a chicken or whatever. But like once you're not affected, I don't really think there's much more unaffected to go.
Okay, let's see. I think we're gonna fucking get this guy. Also, ooh.
Get him.
Wow, I can just explode this guy.
Ooh.
Let's see. Who do we want to try and mind control?
Who should we hypnosis?
Yeah, which member of their army is most affected by hypnosis?
Dislikes games. You dislike all games?
Games killed my parents. Parents? I was trying to say father/family/parents.
My parents.
Dude, I was trying to talk about my parents, but I really bonged it up.
Hate it when that happens. We'll see if we can get this guy. Nope. But they are distracted, which means everything is flanking against them until the end of the turn.
Oh, my dumbass. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so we want to clean up these 3 guys and swing around and, like, get these 2 if we can on this turn. And then we'll be pivoted to one end of their column, so we'll have an advantage in terms of how many of their guys we can hit versus how many of our guys they can hit. So think what we'll do.
He is quietly devoted to his partner and keeps the pact ring in an altar in his room, praying to it daily. That's some divorce shit. Like, all right, this guy's a priest and you are like the Jesus of his religion, but also you're married to him. It's really weird that he'd be like, thank you for this ring you gave me. I'll worship it. Buddy, I am here. I'm right next to you.
You want a bone? Like, what is this you're doing?
Like, even if you want to have this weird worship dynamic, like, you could worship me. Worshipping a thing I gave you is fucking freak behavior.
Ever since you gave this to me, I have been obsessed. The tech deck? I mean, it's neat, I suppose.
I would kill for a Fire Emblem 11th hour old man who's got the fucking Boris Karloff, or...
Jarvis, worship me.
She's like, is that Boris Karloff? What's his name? The fucking...
No,
Peter Lorre.
Yeah, Peter Lorre. Or as he's known in America, Peter Truck.
Shut up!
Look at you.
She wears the ring at all times, except during combat. Wow, that's like normal and should be the base assumption for all of these. They only have like 3 sentences worth of room, and every time they're like, here's what they do with the ring. It's like, I know that the engage emblems are rings that people wear, but like it's weird. If I'm marrying someone, I want to, like, it's because I like the character, right? And I want to know more about them and be like, what little tidbit do I get? It's like they keep the ring in their pocket. Like, I don't give a shit. That way the ring won't get sunburned.
Okay, let's Baba Boopy. Yeah, let's Baba Boopy.
Is this shit not statted out? Where the fuck is it?
It's a little difficult figuring out how to distribute my damage because they've spec'd into Tome of Chaos, so they put a bunch of misfortune stacks on my guys, so I have fumble chance, which is not normally a thing. Let's see.
So there's a character named Rosado who's like cute little femboy Draco Knight who's probably my favorite unit in the game just because he's cute. I want to kiss him on the mouth. And in one of his supports, someone walks up to him and is like, oh, you're really good at partying, because their thing is like, the other character's thing is partying, and he's like, I can't believe you managed to like stay up for this all-nighter party with me. And Rosado just goes, yup, that's what we did back in my hometown. We were very party-like people. And the other guy goes, oh yeah, you're from the village of the fair folk. And I was like, what? Are there fairies in this game? And they never bring it up again.
I see.
It's just like, I'm a fairy. It's like, explain.
No.
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 I
feel
sense
like
I've made some kind of mistake.
Since I've made some
No.
kind of mistake.
I sense I've made some sort of mistake.
What is that from?
Ben 10.
Right.
You gotta treat a car like you treat a woman. Go on. No. Since I made some kind of mistake. The delivery on that is just exceptional.
It is really funny. What engaged characters do I like or least hate? Danny has a character who I like because she's voiced by Danny. She is one of the less bad characters. Her brother is good. Party Boy, who stays up all night. He's good. He's voiced by Rico Fajardo. He always does a good job. That's perhaps most famous in our extended circle as the go guy from Land Saga. Louis is okay, but that's because he's voiced by J. Michael Tatum, so I don't want to skip all his dialogue.
We do like J. Michael Tatum.
I do like J. Michael Tatum. I feel like there's someone else I like. Yunaka's pretty good. Yunaka's just the first okay character you meet, so she feels amazing. It's like how someone who's like 5'6" would never be considered tall unless you were like in a place where everyone happened to be 4'3", and you're like, I guess you're the tallest one here, and that's Yunaka.
You're the best looking guy here.
I think that's it. I don't think I like anybody else. Seedall's okay.
Right, we can do our super jump. We can do our Sproingadoing.
Oh, the Sproingadoing.
Oh, we have positioned incorrectly for the Sproingadoing, unfortunately. That's where I should have put this guy. But it's okay. We'll do it anyway.
What the fuck was that?
That was me. Go and kill.
I'm doing my shit.
Let's
Don't worry
charge in there. And fumble.
Ooh.
Brilliant strategy, my lord.
My lord, they never saw it coming. Meanwhile, the enemy team, what the fuck is he doing?
What the what's going
He
on?
really bonged that up.
Bonged it down, excuse you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I can't keep up with young people.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Is this okay?
Boom, 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 boom.
Bubble noise. Hmm.
Let's see.
Enjoys honey more than anyone else in the army. Fucking finally. I've been wondering who was the honeyest, and now I know.
Are you
Jarvis,
terribly
delete Fire Emblem
surprised?
Engage.
Oh no. Did you
I'm
know?
Do you need the old man? I'm the only gay option.
See.
I don't like sunburn.
You have to believe me. Okay, I believe you.
I'm not into it. I'm not. I swear.
Into what?
Sunburn.
Oh, okay, dude. Okay.
I keep forgetting these little guys have slip away, so I have to kill them twice. It's kind of annoying.
Life with Danny's character, if you propose to her. She enjoys making bonfires for the divine dragon when they are together. Weird. Like when we're outside, I hope. But even when they spend time apart, she always has the pact ring with her in a pouch made of golden thread. You can wear it. You can wear it on your finger. It's a ring. You don't have to carry it around in a little sack.
I'm scared.
But you see, Frodo in Lord of the Rings keeps it on like a little chain around.
Because
his
it's
neck.
cursed. in Lord of the Rings.
And yours isn't.
I didn't give my wife a cursed ring.
Okay. Okay.
This guy over here has enough money not to buy a cursed ring.
Can you believe that, honey? I point to my wife made of stone.
I point to my wife who is a pillar of salt with a ring on top of it.
Yeah, she's been like this ever since.
Ever since what? Yeah, women, am I right?
Women, am I right? Smokes. What? I don't like your
Women can't live with them.
I
That's the
can't
end of the
make 'em.
sentence.
Well, I think you should. I think you should keep that in the back pocket. I think you should use the bog water noise more often.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know what? In my Final Fantasy game, I'm sure Yam would really appreciate it if it was like, "Oh, you meet this new NPC? What's up?"
I
It'd be
meant for like
so bad.
stream bits and stuff.
Oh yeah. I think I need to like make sure there's more water in it because it's like almost empty. Is this like in the middle? That's like in the middle-ish.
Jimmy Eat World. The middle.mp3. I got it on LimeWire.
If you even care.
If you even care. I think I'm gonna have to just let this guy live for now. Yeah.
Sucks.
Slip away only works
This
once per
fucking
battle, so I
blows,
don't
dude.
really have to... I don't desperately need to kill that guy right now. I think we're just gonna zip-zop zoom this guy.
Kidding. Never mind.
Yeah?
No, I just I was gonna do yip yap yop, and I was like, that's not one.
That's not a thing.
That's not. A
I would
thing.
remember if Yip Yap Yop was a thing.
Oh nope, you can marry your sister.
Oh.
You can give her the ring at least. It's kind of like how to get I 100%ed P5R because I'm an idiot. And
Cool.
the one of the little achievement thingies is get a romantic option with every single character you can, which like I don't know. I refuse to just like romance everyone in one run, even though you just can. It just feels too gross.
Yeah.
So I kept like save scumming and undoing them. And like the Futaba one is so disgusting. It's like Groomer Simulator 2017 or some shit.
Yup.
It's really yucky. But in Royal, they added this thing where it's like you can hang out with the Velvet Room twins if you want. And I was like, why would I do that? Do I get a cool item? They're like, no, you get bad, useless items and it takes time. And I was like, why would I do that? It's like, well, if you do, does it like advance their confidant? No. Well, why would I do it? It's like, well, if you do it enough, you can't romance them because that would be weird. But you can invite Lavenza back to your room at the end of the game. And you don't like kiss or fuck or anything, but you don't kiss or fuck any of the girls on screen. The best they do is sit next to you and lean on your shoulder on your dirty ass couch. And so you can get a dirty ass couch lean from Lavenza. And it's like, that's weird. I know you're like, they're not dating, but if you animate it the same way, like they are though, like in the language of your own game, this is the dating, this is the pedophilia ending.
Why did you do this? Don't do this.
I know why you did it, but like, fuck you.
We lost our ogre who drinks beer.
No! That was so unique for him and him alone. No other ogre did that.
What's the relationship between Joker and Futaba? They're not actually step siblings, but Futaba is so little sister coded. And she's also like a shut-in who is only opening herself back up to the world, and explicitly her guardian and your friend group are like, can you look after her and reintroduce her to the world in a safe way? So taking advantage of that power dynamic to date her is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's so gross. Like, I know some people are like, yeah, the age gap is weird. And it's like, it's 17 and 15. It's not that. That's not the problem with it. She's also, like, clearly so young and doesn't know what's going on. So, like, she gets charmed by Joker no matter what you do because he's Joker. Like, he's designed, like, look at him. And when she's just like, oh, I feel kind of weird when we're together, you have to be like, don't worry about it, sweetie. It's okay. I don't want to have this talk. And otherwise, you, like, your other option is just to turn and go, I love you. And it's
like, no.
Do you want to play my file on Meat and Fuck Kingdom?
What is it with you? Why are you trying to bring Meat and Fuck Kingdom back in vogue?
Hey, that video is hilarious.
Which one?
So,
Meat and Fuck Kingdom, Steve. What, meeting, huh?
also, thank you,
I'll find
Aloha, for giving me money.
Oh, thank you, Aloha.
Ah.
I'm gonna find that video.
Let's see. Oh, guys, we have our heals back online. Yeah, so we've mopped up about a third of the enemy army. We need to kill these 3 guys this turn, and then we're just gonna have to mash our faces into these guys. There's really nothing clever we can do there. I need to get the Bone Wyvern in there so that it can tank a bit.
Here you go, Jello. Really, it's the delivery that makes me laugh.
I haven't actually looked at it.
Oh! We finally got 5 stacks of the buff on our Animus so we can summon a Primal Spider. Let's fucking go. Raise Underadder. Yeah, he's just gonna let's just charge in there. What's the range on your AoE? 4? Okay. So I can't run you in there too recklessly. Ah. I did not notice. This guy's a berserker. Okay, so he is sadly guaranteed to live for 1 more turn. He's sitting there on 1 health. And there's not really anything we can do about that.
Dislikes despair.
Don't play Danganronpa.
You don't need to put that in. Nobody well.
Well.
Don't you look stupid?
I guess one person really likes despair, but in like a fucking Baccano character kind of way, where it's just like, what if I made it? What if I made up a guy who's never existed? Lily, I know the "but who will eat the spider" is a reference to that ongoing bit, but I read that as like Armenian father, just like, but who will eat the spider? Who come to my house and eat the spider?
Who would do this? Please. Help.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help.
Let's see.
putting shelves on a rounded room is a fucking nightmare.
God, that sounds terrible.
But it beats having to build an entire one of these maps. I'm doing a lot for the next thing of Ebon Ward. I'm taking advantage of, sometimes people just pre-make the base of a big complicated thing, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. I don't have the spoons to build certain shit anymore.
I don't have the skooks.
You know, I genuinely, when you were like, yeah, doing this thing for Ebon Ward, I was like, man, Ebon Ward is still going.
This is my hope is that this is the last arc, because initially I was like, yeah, and the Good Doctor will be arc 1. We just wrapped Good Doctor, and I'm like, nope, we're gonna.
Jesus.
I was young and blissfully optimistic
very
at the
Aram
speed.
Payne coded.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
once we get fucking vampire boy dead, we can introduce the first of the gods.
Like legitimately, that was like more or less the plan. I was like, yeah, and then arc 2 will be dealing with the Insatiables, and I was like, I don't want to do that.
Get over
I think it would.
here.
I think it'd be better
Ward
if we just hit
web
credits.
comic ass.
A lot-
Damn. They came for you.
Sure. All right, fair is fair. I
Hey,
mean,
that's hey, Will is probably gonna finish Ebon Ward, so
yeah. But I mean, that's the thing is like, I've enjoyed running Ebon Ward, but I'm also at the point now where I'm like, I would like to do something else, but I still want there to be an ending because my players deserve it and our audience deserves it, right? Is it going to be exactly as all would hope? Like, no. Like, facts are facts, no. But I think it's better to actually have an ending than to be like, and we're not coming back.
just have Musty McCall walk in and go, "Did you hear every other problem got hit by a meteorite?" And then it cuts
Also known as my gun, I did it. All right, see ya.
I'm an epic level character.
Not plausible. Musty McCaw would never hit.
Musty McCall was a fire and I missed.
Musty
I tried
McCaw
to-
is still inside a hole.
Good for him.
To be so lucky.
What a thrill.
What?
But yeah. So we'll hit credits, kids. Don't fret. And I know
Don't fret it.
don't
Don't
fret
get
it.
on Reddit and complain.
Be happy.
And then once you're done, I can finally start up Anime Campaign Season 2.
Don't even joke about that. People will take it out of context. Like, it's fucking happening.
This is a joke. This is a work of fiction. Any people mentioned in this have no relation to people in real life. Though, that being said, we did just when I do the fucking Epithet TTRPG book, which I have to do because it's a Kickstarter thing, I am probably gonna run like one shot short, maybe like 4 or 5 hours as a promotional campaign. And Savvy and I came up with a hypothetical boss fight that I do think it would be really fun. And I was like, I don't know, I could just do like one shot, probably a 3-person party of like you two and Piff or some shit, and be like, here we go.
Here we go.
Yes, 4 to 5 hours short. All right, listen up. So
Hey.
I was saying this to Amy. I used to get so much shit back in the day. And like, Aram, you'll still occasionally give me shit where you're like, it's a Jello stream. I thought it was going to go for 9 hours or some shit. Because like 2 or 3 of the first anime campaign things were 8 hours because like they had to be because we were all in like college and working at weird schedules.
One shots.
Yeah.
It was like, listen, we either have to do it in one or we drop a player. Like there's no other options at the time. Also, Chula was so hard to schedule
Chula
for stuff.
was very, very difficult at the time, yes.
Hello.
Hi.
What is that?
Do we have background Amy? Background Amy confirmed for Smash?
Really? Oh, I must have walked back down with it when I got my phone. Sorry.
Okay, nice. We're finally getting some aggro on our bone.
That's
wyvern where
my
it
brain
belongs.
disease, hun. I don't pick that. It's okay. I'm good. You don't stop.
I'm taking this.
Okay. Right. Amy came in. But like, you know, the other night, just like, Amy was mentioning, it was just like, yeah, because Will's running this Final Fantasy campaign, and there was like a big session a week and a half ago that ended up going like 5 hours and some change. And Amy records it, so I didn't want to like come into the kitchen and make food. So I was like sitting up on the second floor, listening and waiting and going, I'm so hungry.
I'm sorry. I
it's
told
like-
them that we could call it. I told them.
I know they were having fun, I get it, but so many ongoing games will run, and like I know that's unusual for you guys, but especially on like Stabbiness, games will casually go for 5+ hours on the regular. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I believe I would like an apology from the community at large for everyone making fun of me for my long ass games for a collectively like 50-hour campaign. And it's like, that's like 2 episodes.
It's true. If you go by total sessions or total runtime, Anime Campaign is not anything to be grumpus about in terms of length. I think
It also has breaks where you can stop watching it and come
this
back
is correct.
on another
This
day.
is true, yeah.
Also, it's from a period. It was like we streamed it a million years ago when hi Amy, when like you didn't like long form content like that didn't really exist, and now it's like normal to have like your 5 or 30-hour video essays, and people are just like, I love long shit. Like, had you come out with a 2-hour video back then, everyone would have laughed in your face and thrown it in the garbage, and it would have gotten 8 videos. And now people are like, oh, that's not that long.
That's not bad. You know, I'm gonna
Brother,
put
you
pillars
didn't
in this room.
fumble, sir. Anyway,
Yeah.
Gortusk Matriarch gonna eat that corpse and go over and finish what my axe guy was supposed to finish. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I do my best to make sure stream or
Lily the
any
Happy
session.
Sheep cheered for 10. Look, Anime Campaign isn't that long. You can watch it all in a single sitting, including the session zeros. I say this because I've done it. I would not go that far.
I do my best to make sure sessions are like 3 hours. That's the hope. That's the dream. Because
Yeah.
I think that's like the right for. So here's the weird thing. If you play online, I think 3 hours is great. Like it's long enough that you get things done, but not so long that you ache. But if you play in person, you can play way longer because you kind of like feed off of
Yeah.
that physical energy.
Time dilation.
It's also easier to take breaks if you're in person.
Correct. Also, hi, Yam.
Hello. I assume you're talking about long TTRPG sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I played in person eons ago, we would go basically the whole day. Like from noon until midnight.
Yeah.
Let's hit these 3 people, I think. Bazort.
Yeah. I miss small moments of being like, because I like playing things with my friends, but not necessarily TTRPGs. I feel like I get the same enjoyment out of it that I get from like a really good night of fucking Perudo or some shit.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
I'm still just a slut for TTRPGs. I just have a lot of fun of like making the characters and
You've always been a TTRPG slut, though. Like, I don't think that's a
This is
surprise.
true.
I didn't realize that pull had no cooldown. Yeah, I'll fucking yoinky sploink. Get over here. Whoop!
That, oh my god. And you could just, oh no.
Yeah, this was
That's
not.
right, there's a problem.
This was not how I hoped my day would start.
Fucking uh-oh.
Oh, sisters. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, we can get some good area damage down there. Let's do it. Ka-chow.
No, I can't put that because it's in a building and it's releasing smoke. Like that's bad. Yeah. Running an off-stream game has been really nice because it has given me the incredible luxury of like, would you like to play a TTRPG right now and not have to build anything and people still have fun? Great. It's so nice. Just be like, we're playing right now. I don't have a map. Is that cool? That's fine. Great.
It's so fun.
It also helps that the Final Fantasy version of Pathfinder is fucking awesome.
It's silly. It lets you be silly.
It sure does. And like, I recently gave the party an item and Yam actually got it. That I'm like, I know I would want this as a player, and I know this will be a problem for me as a GM, but I kind of don't care. I essentially gave them Nero's Devilbringer, which is his ability where he can like grab anything and pull them to him and then combo on them. So we'll see what level of regret I have. But
Yeah, you gave that to me of all people.
You grabbed it and you're like, I want this, and I was like, all right.
You kept shoving the gloves in my, because I turned it down the first time.
I present them and I'm like, all right. And then what do you know? The moment you read what they are, you're like, I want these. I'm like, oh, that's weird. Why would you want these?
I was trying to stay in character, okay? And the situation...
It was rewarded.
The situation was dire.
It was pretty dire, I will say. Do I put it there? Fuck, dude. I don't know. Round rooms are a nightmare.
Dude, I had to develop an entirely new technology stack to make that one map in my current game.
Hey, and it looks great,
Mac,
to be fair.
etc. is now following. Love how I have my OBS up here, so every time I get a boingle that doesn't show up in chat, I have to like fucking squint, and I only have like 2 seconds to read it before it fades away.
Oh, you know what? Yes. We're gonna make this easier for myself. I don't care. That's a lesson to you, chatters, if you're making maps for your players.
Give
you
up.
can what?
You can give
Don't
up.
even bother.
Just who gives a flying fuck anymore? Your players don't know what was intended for the building in the first place, so you can just like do whatever you want. So if you have like multiple guard rooms, you can be like, this person's very nervous and wants to have as much security as possible. That way you don't have to be like, God, what do I put in this room? And that's what I'm doing at this tower. I'm like, I don't give a shit. More griffins.
Dear Jello Apocalypse, we are reaching out to propose an exciting collaboration opportunity with our innovative pickleball paddles. We're offering to provide complimentary samples to you to review and promote on your social media channels, starting with MMG Bowls Boost Pro. It's engineered for optimal performance and available on Shopify, shipping to the US. No, I don't want to promote your pickleball. You people are just making shit up. There's no money at the end of this tunnel for anyone involved.
You don't
Let
know
me
that.
do it. No. Is that real? Yes. I get like 7 emails like that a day. Jello, this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Jello.
If you even care.
If you even give
If you
a
even
shit.
care.
Kiyotaka tells me about the opportunity of a lifetime. Jello, this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
If you even care.
I don't.
Uh-oh. What? Fades.
Random indie game offers. I wish. You know what? At least then it's like you're a small guy shooting your shot and cold calling into the darkness, where it's like, at least this would benefit you. But so many of these are just like, hello, I am a middleman from foreign company and foreign country who is, I don't even know who you are. Your name's 738 on a list of 4,000 content creators that make TM content TM on TikTok and YouTube. Do you want to buy the Dumbo octopus? It's like, it's exhausting. They just make shit up.
I always want to buy the Dumbo octopus, TBH. Oh my god, Dark Ritual is not centered on me. I can put this anywhere? Oh, I've been a fool. I should have popped this way earlier. Okay.
You know, I haven't watched your new demo yet, Aram. Is the Dumbo octopus on there? 'Cause it should
No,
be.
it's not fucking. Why would I put the TikTok voice on there?
I
Number
think
one,
that would
baby.
I think it would be really funny to have a good demo reel, and then at the end, just the Dumbo, octopus, and then it
octopus.
cuts out. Come on. Literally, I was like, I'm one of the TikTok voices. I don't know. I think that's pretty impressive. I'd be like, oh, the TikTok voice guy.
Wow. The Dumbo octopus guy. This guy's a hot
Also-
commodity.
Also, come on, no one watches to the end of a demo reel. I don't even think people watch demo reels. That's just a.
That's just an
Formality.
old wives' tale.
It's like how the night air will kill you if you open a window.
Okay. The Dumbo octopus debunks fan death. All right,
When
Axe
in doubt,
Guy.
make
You are
an
now
office.
too far away to contribute effectively. So you didn't do great this battle, but you know what? That's on me. Let's see.
Every Fire Emblem map ever be like.
Ooh, let's see if I can mind control someone. If they're still mind controlled when the battle ends, I can keep them if I spend mana. So let's blow a little kiss.
And hope I don't miss.
Indeed. Yeah, let's we're not quite close enough to try and get the Scald. Can we get any closer? I don't think so. No, one,
Can
two,
you
three,
pull yourself?
That would be very funny, but no, I don't believe so. Okay.
Damn it.
Not on stream.
Let's
Yes,
see.
quite. Indubitably.
Let's seduce a snake. Or try to. Yeah, we got this one. Okay.
Yippee!
Nice. And when you seduce, the unit can immediately act. They only get 1 pip, but it's very cool when you can suddenly, like, remove a guy who was locking down your guys, and now they're locking down the opponents. And it's especially good if you can grab a unit that doesn't iterative attack anyway. It's like a shock unit or something. You can just suddenly do a zillion damage out of nowhere. Pretty nice. Okay.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
You know what soundbite weirdly from my memory banks is that's Aram related has been in my head is when I initially was looking at the very first auditions for the original season of Epithet Erased, and I was like, yeah, if anyone's around they want to listen to whoever auditioned, and Aram was there for the Percy ones, and like the very first one I pulled up was Elizabeth Maxwell, and you screamed in my ear 30 exclamation points, Elizabeth Maxwell! Like, just it exploded out of your mouth. Just
I
like,
was very
Jesus.
excited.
Hey,
This was
fair.
long enough ago. I mean, it was Epithet, so it was before I was even doing voice acting in a professional capacity. It would have been, what, 2019? 2018
Probably.
maybe even, depending on at what point in production it was. And so it was a big deal for me to hear an actual professional voice actor, not reading anything I'd written, but, you know, reading for an OC that I made up for a game. And you know me, you know how fucking voice blind I am, so it's a big deal when I can recognize someone in that sort of context.
Well, you did see their name on screen, so
Oh
my god. Okay, let's make a bunch of zombies. Gimme! Oh, they only come back with one hip. Alright, well, that's completely unnecessary then. But whatever, it was cool. We got to cast famously restricted magic card Dark Ritual.
Bonk.
Bonk. A little spider
Go,
love nip.
spectral spider from beyond. Bonk. My lord. They're really bonking down on us. What do we do?
You know I don't approve of that sort of talk.
My apologies, but there's no other way to describe it. We're getting straight bonked, my guy. God, I've had the Ender Magnolia soundtrack on loop. It's so good.
Good.
Yeah. It's very melancholic.
When someone's sad because they're sick, call that melancholera. Okay. So, we managed to clean this up fairly effectively. I think we lost 3, maybe 4 units? For an 18 versus 18 heads up, that's pretty decent. This guy came back to life for whatever reason. I'm imagining it.
I'm still in the fight, mate.
I didn't, like, think about it before I said it. This guy came back to life for whatever reason is a very funny sentence now that I'm thinking about it.
Me explaining Jesus. I don't know why he did this, but, like, he did.
Let's see. If I get this guy out of the way, can I get over here and pull? No, I can't get close enough to pull.
Damn it.
That's a shame. I'll tell you what I can do. Let's see. Go here. Resort. Stab you with my knife.
Don't do that.
No, not their knife. That's what I'm sensitive about. Continues to prove its worth as one of the all-time great sound effects.
It's really funny. Hassle-free Grey Tower. Okay. Gabriel Pickard, you gave me all of the little bits and bobs of this tower, but the pillars.
All right, let's see the damage. Okay, yeah, I lost 3 guys, 2 tier 2s and a tier 3, but no heroes or anything. What did I lose? Yeah, 2 polearm units and a fighter. Okay, so I'll want to make some new melee guys to replace those.
You're beer drinking ogre.
Yeah, it is sad. I acknowledge.
Ooh.
Enemy units capture. I don't think I've seen that before. Capturing non-hero units. I'll have to see, what does this prompt let me do, if anything? Ah, okay, yeah. So because he was mind controlled, yeah. Let's keep him.
Yippee! Is that a serpent with a bear head?
Yeah, it looks like it. It's it looks like it's a feline race with the Naga transformation. That's neat.
Oh.
So they're at war with one of my allies. I don't really want to fuck with that. But this, if I give them a relief package, it doesn't cost me very much, and it gives me some reputation. Sure, yeah. There you go. Enjoy. Very good. I'm almost at maximum good alignment.
Oh. You're such a good lad.
Good little boy. Okay. Who are we leveling up? Our ruler. Okay, so let's see. We got some options. We got some options. We don't want the undead one. Adjacent enemy units lose morale 50% faster is kind of neat, because they've got this thing that makes enemies lose morale if they end the turn adjacent to them. So that's pretty good. That's a nice little combo. Alternatively, we could make our way through. We could make our way downtown.
Oh, and moving fast, I presume.
Mm-hmm. Only speed I can move.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of a badass. Let's see. Now,
if you even care.
Now we know, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to, like, sneak down here and then take late stuff from these trees. Because now we know we can't go up on the tree. But honestly, we're mostly using our ruler in a support capacity anyway. Doing the reset turn, raise undead, doing the yoinky sploinky.
As is the technical term.
Mm-hmm. So these trees aren't that appealing to us anyway. I think we'll, I think we'll try this. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Let's try this, let's try this minus morale thing.
Isn't that the Spider-Man from Puerto Rico?
Oh, you... Okay, this is our ranger. Right, so we went crit spec with him. And we were starting this tree. Yeah, so he's got his AoE.
Oh, good.
Let's do Afflicting Miasma.
Ha ha ha.
Okay. That's not too bad. Alternatively, now bypass 50% of defense and resistance.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think we'll try the AoE spec stuff on him, because we don't really have much in the way of area stuff we can do. Yeah, so we'll go piercing shot. Those are our only level ups. Sucks out your dopamine with my proboscis. That's how we evolved.
Bong water noise again.
Ah, and we finished our item forge. This doesn't matter as much now. I think the reason I wanted to build this is because we didn't have a two-hander for our warrior, but then we got one dropped. But we can make some cool stuff here if we disenchant some of the stuff we found that we don't need. Let's take care of some business first, though.
Okay, my dry mouth is getting pretty bad. So I'm gonna go downstairs and eat food and play more Octopath.
Okay,
Okey
enjoy.
doke. Toodaloo.
Bye.
You'll
What are
hear
you
him
up to?
again shortly.
Yeah. What are you up to, Yam?
Playing Terra Nil.
Oh.
Nothing we build here is going to complete soon because we're giving our production to those other guys, but it's okay. We'll get that queued up for later. Let's see if we can beat up this random little stack of dudes over here. Yes, we can. I don't think we should be losing any units against 5 tier 1s, so we'll play this out. It won't take very long. Come
Yeah,
on.
I figured I wanted to play something quieter before I played more Dark Souls 3.
Yippee! Yeah, because now you're going to be entering the Ringed City.
Did you beat the guy you were fighting last night?
Who were you around for?
Nameless King.
Yeah, I beat him.
Okay.
Yeah, you got bopped.
He got bopped.
Let's see if I can get this bird to fly over here and attack me on his own and die.
Oh my god, look at that gator go.
He is straight galloping in there.
Get bonked, idiot. And get wet.
Okay, nice.
I do love that you're deep underground and like, look out for the crows.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's true.
We're lost as fuck. Get us out of here.
What is happening?
I'm gonna team up with what I assume are boars, 2 beetles, and that alligator. Get the fuck out of here. Sees other giant bird. Why do you fight us, brother?
Why, brother? Brother!
Brother! Damn, flapping.
Yo, he's straight flapping.
You know, this guy, straight flapping.
Let's see. I think we're gonna... We swing you around here. Don't really want the skirmisher in range of stuff. If we can avoid it.
Dude. When I accidentally move the entire tower. Go!
Okay, nice. This is a new unit type I'm not familiar with. Dragoons. Interesting.
Dragoons?
Yeah.
You mean dragoons?
I mean, fuck my dick.
No!
No!
Whoop!
Yeah, I suppose in the context of Final Fantasy, I'm used to just saying Dragoon, but in the general sense, yeah, for whatever reason, I tend to say Dragoon.
I mean, to be fair, they are dragon of some variety. Whatever their nonsense is.
If I move you here, then you're out of the way of my big wave.
I don't know why I really thought you were going to say, so if I move you here, will you apologize? And it's like, I don't really know what this guy did, but I don't like your, like, forcible hand.
A little bit of an oopsie. I probably should have just killed the crocodile. Now he's over there. So he's gonna get another turn unless I run this guy to him, but then this guy can kind of get descended on by some people. I think it's still worth it. Yeah. Bop. Get out of here. Shooby doo bop, shooby doo way. Oh, I tell you what I can do. Let's just throw out Vine Prison here and see if we can Yeah, okay. That should stop them from doing anything of consequence. Get descended on, scrub.
May this be a lesson to you, scrub.
Me and the boys getting descended on.
Warn the other noobs what you saw here today.
Okay, let's... 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Go over here and blow a little kiss.
Oh my. My lord, he blew us a little kiss. Return it once. He means to make bread. He is kind.
Zap.
Oh, it like
Thunderbird.
kind of pushes them?
Yeah,
Okay.
Thunderbird's AoE displaces by a couple things in a random direction.
That's cool.
Let's see. What's the range on this? 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, let's try this. Well, maybe let's not. Wait. We'll just go and... Thank you.
Thank you.
And let's run after this guy. Bam! And... Pop, pop. Watch a motherfuckers drop. I don't understand why... Oh, it's because they can move after attacking. Interesting. Interesting, but not a feature I super need right now.
Interesting maneuver.
Interesting. Alright. Get him. Get him.
Yeah, get him, Buddha.
Get Buddha. Oh, and I can take an additional spider because I mind controlled it. Obviously, we're going to do that. It's not going to fit in the group, but more spiders is always the way to go. Just have this guy. He can just hang out, honestly. And over here... Yeah, let's go ahead and get this siege rolling. Okay. So they've got catapults, battlements, walls, caltrops. I can't deal with all of those. Catapult towers are not terrible. I think I need the wall breaches. Let's get rid of the caltrops this time, I think. They were pretty fucking annoying when I went to the other place. 13. So if I get 17, that should take me to 5 turns, right? Yeah, okay. Break battlements, undermine the walls, sabotage supports. We'll leave the towers. Okay. Doing a quick spot check for a Spelljammer. That would be annoying. But I don't see one offhand from the parts that I can see. So we're just going to hang out. And we'll replace some of the guys I lost with Entwined Thralls.
Of course.
Little
A wise decision, my lord.
little Rudy boys. I was about to go,
Despite being-
Rudy, and then I remembered that that's a cultural reference old enough that not even I have actually seen the source material.
You gotta draw something, Rudy.
But Underratter's chosen are my family. No, they stole us from you as a hatchling. Oh my god, you're right. I have recreated Fire Emblem Fates.
Holy shit.
Oh, that small monster den is sending guys presumably to Celestia. Yeah, I should have probably cleared these out before. Nah, whatever. There were gonna be issues either way. But I've got that secondary army I can bring up there to deal with that. Ooh. Okay. What can I take on? This is my archer. Let's see. I think. I think we'll try this, actually. I think we'll go Astral, actually, and we'll take electric damage on attacks. Oh, actually, we don't have to take this. We can take whatever we want from this part of the tree. Yeah, okay, so we'll take that. But then, do we want electric damage on attacks? I think we'll do more damage for more adjacent people. We're building this guy for AoE damage. Arim equals Garen, more likely than you think. It was, the signs were there all along. If you had solved my ARG, you would have known. Damn, this place can annex like fucking anywhere with reckless abandon, except most of this shit hasn't been cleared out, so it fucking sucks.
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
Really? Yeah, I need to get these guys up here to sort this stuff out. And, okay, they're not pissed off anymore, so that's good.
They've calmed down, so that's nice at least.
That's something. Build an academy. We can build the throne of Insidious Whispers. Let's go.
Yay! We've been waiting.
Insidious Whispers.
Oh shit!
Is that Jello?
Maybe.
Okay. Keep your secrets.
Yeah, I think that, you know what, this spider can just be like, job well done, and hang out.
Not bad, kid.
And let's go ahead and fill our other gap with another Entwined Thrall, so we're back up to a full stack there. And they'll hang out. Yeah, yeah.
Roll 20. I've had you open too long, and now you're just gonna start pooping your pants. Let me just finish this floor, and then I can take a little break. Because then I think this entire Dungo will be done. Just nice.
I've been developing an obsession with Fates as a Fire Emblem game that could have been compelling. I can fix her, etc. Yeah, no, the elevator pitch for Fates could absolutely correspond to a really cool and interesting Pokemon Red and Blue of games.
Oops.
It's okay, Cheddar. I have done the same. I can fix her.
Uh-oh.
Perfect timing for... I'm listening to Ender Magnolia, and it's like the really sad song of like, What could have been? It should have been me.
It should have been me. Alright, and our new city-state friend gave us the last of the magic materials, so that's good for plus 15 Imperium income. That's really nice. Let's see. You know what, we bothered to make this item forge. Let's fire it up. Let's make some bling for our heroes. In a second, though, I need to... It was the small monster den? Yeah, it's this arm. The one that's heading here. Okay. I mean, these guys can probably win that fight regardless. We shall ride out to meet them upon the field of battle.
Greetings, bitches. Come on, man.
Come on. Let's see. So, we've got plenty of, like, armor and helmet slots that we could fill for people and just give them raw defensive stats. That's probably the best use of our money, TBH. That, or just making better weapons. But we've got pretty okay weapons. Like, this is only tier 1, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but the pull is so funny and so useful that I think I like it anyway. Well, you know, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we can do in the way of helmets, because we don't have, like, any of those so far. Like a spooky mask. What kind of stuff?
Ooh.
We should have access to all of the different enchants because we have all of the different magic materials. Let's see. I'm getting some weird UI lag scrolling this list for some reason.
No.
Okay, that seems to have stopped. Accuracy is very useful for ranged attackers, of which we have 2. You get flat hit points, flat defense. Star Blades is neat. But not the neatest, because we don't have... There are builds we could be that could, Oh, don't you have a guy? You're right. We do have a guy who specifically wants items, whose ambition is to be a trendy guy.
He is an influencer, you see.
Yeah, this guy, he is a long way from being that. I guess we can give him this. Fully equipped with tier 2+ items. Damn, this bitch has expensive tastes.
No.
It's just like that Offspring song. Yeah, body armor, helm, boots, 3 accessories, and a ring. I doubt we're even gonna be able to make all that shit before the end of the game, but, you know, we can get started on it. It'll be funny. He is an axe man. So... for him, we probably just want defensive stats, because he's gonna be going deep and going hard. Let's see. What would it cost to do... Okay, it would be tier 2. If I throw resistance on it, tier 4. Okay. That's pretty expensive. I might want to do just one of those. And I also need to see how much bungus can I make by disenchanting? An okay amount.
How much bungus can you wungus?
Indeed.
Bong, can you bong?
Mm-hmm.
How long can you bong? I'm gonna go dip to buy brownie mix and bake some late night brownies. That sounds delicious, Kandaru.
Yo, that's so smart. God, I was at the grocery store and I could have done that and I fucking didn't.
I used
You
up
failed.
I used up
I
a
know.
box of brownie mix that my roommates left behind, and frankly, the brownies were superior to anything I've ever made when I've made brownies from scratch, and I'm a little depressed by that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Almost like baking is a skill or something.
this is
It's
just defense.
hard.
It doesn't deserve to look like this. It's just gonna be a regular ass helmet. 3 defense. Let's see, random name. Yeah, this doesn't deserve a cool name. Reinforced helm it is, and we're gonna need to disenchant several things. That, this, and this. Get forgin. Get busy forgin or get busy gorgin. I make stupid amounts of peanut butter fudge because my guts refuse to intake calories. Well, peanut butter fudge should have plenty of that for sure. Ooh, he's managed to... Actually, this probably isn't a new army. Oh yeah, this is the... Okay, so this is just their other army. Yeah, so we're gonna have another big battle on our hands to finish these guys off. It'll be fun. Let's get a Prelude of Doom ready. For when we engage that. They might just attack us out in the field already. But actually, I think these two armies are supporting us. I think these are from friendly city-states, so we actually have 30 guys ready to go here.
Ooh.
Also getting hungry. Think chat needs a dinner break. I'll probably eat when I want to take this city and see if that just immediately ends the game. I'm not 100% sure of the rules for the Allied victory, because I've never had to do it with more than one other player. Yeah, you can use my teleporters.
It was very polite of them to ask.
Yeah, I don't need that. That right now. Cool. All right. We finished our academy. Go ahead and, I don't know, let's build a tendril labyrinth. It's a funny... Skull Pit doesn't really need anything else. EBH. I might just leave them on gold. I guess I can have them... Oh, that's right. These guys are the primal. Yeah. I could have them build some dudes. They're not going to have the underground walk, though. So I don't think I am for now. I'm just going to save my Mungi. Yeah, I don't really need... I'll build a Shrine of the War God so that if I do start building stuff there, it'll be stronger. Oh, is that the whole army? These two guys? You idiots.
Oh.
Fucking perish. Excuse? Oh, why did it show... Hang on, am I stupid? I thought it said there were 2, and suddenly there's 5 of them. In any case, I can do better than that. This will be a little more challenging than the 5 level 1s we just fought, but this should be quite manageable still. Let's see. So the hunter spiders can jump and web. They're a little annoying. Red spider matriarch can't jump, but can web, and it has already used its spawn hatchling. Okay, so it's 300. Yeah, so these guys are just gonna jump on my asses and try and clown on me, and they are welcome to make the attempt. Let's see. I basically just don't want to let them gang up on me while also being in obscuring terrain, because then that'll make it harder for my ranged attacks to land. So we're just gonna kind of shuffle over here, generally, and let them come at me. Jesus Christ, Aram, are you gonna kidnap more hatchlings? I'd rather kidnap an adult. But we'll see. Ooh, that's an AoE. I did not realize that, admittedly. Okay. They're hawking up big loogies. But those all have cooldowns, so they can't do it repeatedly. Okay. The immobilize is a bit of a bitch, I must concede. Let's see. Yeah, got pretty much everyone with that immobilize. We need to diffuse health here to get my guys some regen. I can hit all of them with this, so let's do that. Let's... This hits... Yeah, that has friendly fire. Okay, so we're not gonna pop that here. Those 3 attacks on you. Yeah. Attack from behind. That frees... Oh, slip away. God, why does every unit in this goddamn game have slip away now? Ugh. 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 Alright, you fucker. You fucker who I hate. Let's see. Yeah, everyone else is pretty much just gonna have to defend. And he slipped away to right behind my nymph, so my nymph still can't use a ranged ability. Gross. Gross and terrible. Alright, that's all I can do then. Okay, that was the one guy who didn't use it last turn. Ow. Take some damage on that skirmisher and on my nymph. Okay, good. I don't think that will kill. Okay. Skirmisher's still alive. That guy died from death. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. So now... I want to hit with this. So this still has a web it can use. 2 hex cone. Probably going to use that next turn. We're probably going to want to pop another diffuse health here. Just give my guys more healing. Yeah. Bimp. That's a good spell. I've never used the tome that it comes from before, but I like it.
Not bad.
Not bad, kid.
Dip.
Burps.
Here, I'll be right back.
Okay. We've also got... Oh, that's right. The Nymph's Revitalize removes negative statuses, so I can remove the Immobilize from my guys if I want to. Do I want to do that, or do I want to go for the Seduce? I think I should go for the Seduce. Maybe on... How likely is it to work on the Matriarch? 44%. When they max out their rank, they grow. Yeah, no, I like the animals that, the baby animal units that turn into the full adult ones when they gain enough experience. Yeah, from Tome of... If I was really going proper spider spec, I would have gone, Tome of Beasts so that I could just straight up build spiders in my cities. Slightly sleeping on it, to be honest, but I did want to try out the new stuff. So that's the question. Do I go for Seduce, or do I remove the... Don't want to do that. Do I remove the Immobilize? I think I want to remove the Immobilize. Problem is I can't remove the Immobilize from my Skirmisher and the Water Elemental because they're too far apart. Seduce is like the high risk, high reward play. 60% chance it works. Okay. I think we're gonna play it safe this turn and go for the Revitalize. Get the Immobilize off. Get more regeneration. So he'll regain a lot of health. Yeah, Lightbringers are good. Can you check their social media before you try Seduce? Yeah, it's true. You don't want to seduce someone problematic. That's just someone you're better off not associating with, period. Let's hit these three, I think. Or, okay, let's hit these three with my Thunderbirds. Bip. Thunder Bip. Okay, I was kind of hoping one would get displaced so that my elemental could hit it, but I can still do something kind of funny here, which is if I can get my spearman out of the way. Yeah, so the water elemental can use its tidal wave. If I move that guy there, then let's do this. Okay. They're all over the fucking place now. Now... jump here, enter defense mode. Yeah, we'll try that. And we'll just... I could run... that guy's the tier 1. It's not that important to kill him. Okay, we'll, oh, this has lifesteal anyway. Yeah, let's... Okay, so regeneration will get him back to basically full health. So we'll just leave him there, I guess? Or I could run him super far away. Ha! Polymorph, and then that's a really funny strat. I did not know you could do that. No, I think we'll run these guys the fuck away. Okay, enter. This guy might just get mega fucked up. We'll see. Few hits from them. Okay, they don't have enough damage to kill him, which is all that matters. Okay, we should be able to mop this up from here. Let's see. Do these guys all have fucking slip away? Ugh. Disgusting. He has slipped away. Ooh, yeah, I could teleport and... yeah, I can clean up these slipped away boys. Red Spider Matriarch. You know what? Let's fucking dream big. I'm gonna try and mind control the Matriarch this turn, I think. If I can get rid of this guy. Get him out of the way. I'm not sure if I can, though, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Might have to just mind control him instead. Okay, we'll try that. Blow a little kiss. Nice. Okay, so they can finish this guy off. Getting mighty sick of them giving me the slip, as it were. Let's... you just kill this guy. Eh. And then... oh, these guys can actually just kind of fuck these guys up. But I think we just want to root them. Let's see. You come over here, sir. You punch this guy in the nuts. This guy can charge in here and kill that guy. Yeah, okay, this should be fine. and we'll just go to defense mode and regen health. Ooh. Yeah. This'll help. Okay. Yeah. At least that hatchling can have a parental figure now, is true. Okay. Cancel the retaliation. Move this guy. And just stab, stab, stab. And now we call this the Regicide. Yeah. Give me that hunter spider. Heck ye. I could probably just go out there and clear out that den. But no, these guys don't have any regeneration right now, so they're yeah, I need to get these bad guys back to friendly territory for a little while. And these guys can just hang out. Okay. Ooh. Dawn of the Lodestar. The world basks in the warm light of a new rising star, quickly dubbed the Lodestar. The Lodestar guides those who follow the path of order, the celestial, the faithful, and the zealous. Vassals feel their hearts and spirits bolstered and launch crusades against their lord's enemies. Faint harmonies of a chorus resonate in the very foundations of the world, causing all who hear it to quiver. For 10 turns, Celestial units and units with Faithful or Zeal have 2 status resistance, 20 morale. Free cities spawn armies to attack their targets. For the rest of the game, all units have -2 spirit resistance. Okay. I don't have any enemies against whom that's going to be a liability yet. And free cities spawning more armies is good for me because of how many allies I have. Let's see. I'm gonna buy up my city cap again and see if I can annex. How much does it cost? 380. Okay, I'll save up for that. I want to grab those guys so I can get the 2 little trees over here and finally advance my quest. If I can even get to that before the game ends. Okay, let's see. Sure, mana income, why not? Oh, that's right, I need to, Oh, yeah, that's right. I was like, why haven't I built anything here in a while? It's because they were stuck on no production for a while. Because now I can build the Throne of Cities. We'll do that right after I finish my Wizard Tower Apex. This spider is gonna go hang out with the other spider and be a sort of avuncular figure in its life. Good word, avuncular. Of or having the qualities of an uncle. One turn till I finish my siege. Oh? Oh, okay. They're going out here to fight those guys. Alright, they managed to go out, kill that one army, and then get back inside the walls in time. They've got 14 units. So it'll be a proper fight. So many free city armies coming to shake these guys down. Sweaty goblin reaction. Ah! Okay. So we can attack them now. Oh, that's the co-op. Okay. So it has been notifying me, actually, when my trades with the free cities are finished. I just wasn't... I didn't know to look for that. Give me that. Give me money. Give me money. And give me mana. Okay. Oh. Mr. Goblin Man died somewhere off screen. We finished our reinforced helm. I can trade... When I have all these slots that I need, I can trade them to that guy temporarily. For now, we're actually going to go ahead and put that helm on this guy because he has to, like, run deep to hit people. I don't really want any of these. Let's look for something else. Yeah, this one's funny. That's the combat summon that summons a copy of an enemy unit. Okay. Before we do anything else, let's do this battle and see if this ends the game or not. I'll learn more about how alliances work. Okay. Do anything fancy here? No. No. Oh, it wants to use this guy, huh? I mean, I guess he does have a tier 4 unit with him, but that's not who I want. I want my units. Do I get to... Is there a manual way that I get to choose? Can I... Oh, it's because that guy's... Is that guy too far away? 1, 2, 3... No. Oh. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Hang on. Yeah, it really wants this guy. They're a... No. Okay. Well, in that case, I should swap out... Get rid of one of my, like, tier 1 guys out of here and move... Actually, just get... Yeah, we'll just condense down. Move all the tier 1s out of here. Move these higher tier units in here. We'll condense down to 2 armies. Alright. Manual combat. Let's go. Let's see if this is the final battle or not. Game mechanics. Oh, he's just going for it. He's coming right out the gate. Okay, that guy's gonna stand at the battlements. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Well. Okay, so I do at least... It appears I do get to manually control the ally army. That's good. It would be real fucking annoying if I didn't. Let's just confirm that. No, I'm wrong. I do not get to... Oh, alright. That is indeed fucking annoying. But we'll do our best. I assume they're just gonna charge in there, so I'm gonna try and group my guys further south, I think. Or maybe that means I should group them north. Yeah, actually, no, I should group them north, because otherwise these guys are gonna just run in there by themselves and get fucked up. You have control of them? It doesn't seem like I do. I'm right-clicking, it's not... Maybe they go on a separate turn? I'm gonna assume... They have a phase... Okay, okay, yeah, that is it. Alright. That's still, like, a little annoying, but much less annoying. Okay, we broke the battlements, so those should not give extra range anymore. Yeah, okay. Let's... What did I miss? This is the final battle. I don't know that for sure. This might be the final battle if I am granted a conquest victory because the 2 people with whom I'm not allied are dead, and so all the other living rulers I am already allied with. I have won an allied victory before, but only with 1 other ruler. I don't know how it works if you've allied multiple people who might not be allies among themselves. So we'll see. If the game doesn't end after this, it's going to be a little awkward. Because I'm not going to want to just start conquesting people who were my allies. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay. Let's... shibbity-bibbity-bibbity-bibbity-bibbity-boo. Yeah, do I want to pull north or pull south? I think I'll pull north. This looks like where I want to concentrate. Okay. So am I going balls deep immediately, or am I going to try and bait them out? I'd have to move pretty far back. I'd still be in range of the catapults, because they can hit anything, I believe. They don't do a whole lot of damage to units, thankfully. But yeah, fighting them up on the battlements is annoying because there's all these obstacles still. So I think I'm just going to try... I'm going to take a different approach than I did with the previous siege. I think I'm going to group up and try and be far enough away that they have to move out from behind their fortifications to attack me with their actual units, rather than just their towers. I don't think the AI is disciplined enough to just sit back throwing tower shots at me. We'll see. All my guys are coming in at full health, so I don't need to pre-use like a revitalize or anything. Yeah, we're just gonna back up to fuck. Yeah, just do. Yeah, we'll see. See how this works. They can still throw spells at me. They've got a fire single damage, or single target damage spell, and an AoE, like, misfortune thing, as I remember from our previous fight. I don't know why I said it like that. Welcome back. Or you've been here the whole time and just haven't been saying anything, I don't know.
I, like, just got back and I didn't want to...
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, they're throwing boulders, which are doing light damage in an area. Boop.
That's what I say when a massive ball crashes into my enemy. Boop. Got you.
Oh my god,
like,
Jesus, fuck.
We're so dead.
Oh, are they actually just gonna hang out? That would be interesting. Wow, okay. All right, I take it back. They do understand that it's incumbent upon me to move in and break up the towers. All right. In that case, I'll just take this time and bunch up a little. Let's see. Yeah, he's got some little shock units. Only one that can get straight on me. That guy's a... No, that's an iterative melee. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I think we'll do this. Just try and pop that guy in the schnoz. Pop the schnoz, don't pop the schnoz, baby. Pop the schnoz, don't tip the schnoz over. That out of range. Yep, okay. Do. Yeah, okay. Hello, I was just watching Chula, but wanted to pop in and say thanks for making a Foundry model for Sentiment. It'll be a little bit before I make use of it, but very glad I don't have to use Roll20. You're welcome. I hope that it has what you need. I've pretty much, its development has been driven entirely by just what I need for my game. And a little bit, occasionally, of community ask. But mostly just, as I find that I need or want things, I make them for myself. So I am glad that it is close enough to what you need also. Or, well, I guess if you're not making use of it yet, you don't necessarily know. But in theory, it will work for you. Okay.
Yippee.
Go there. Drop a little heal. Zoop.
What was that? Wait, I have things on my Roll20 wish list? What? I have a wish list already? What's on it?
My dick.
No!
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 This can't be!
I don't want that. Or that.
I don't want my dick. Impossible.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry, sorry, Clear.
Sorry, Clear.
Gets slightly shaken.
I don't know why that always makes me laugh. It's such a dumb thing to just like throw in for no reason. Yeah. I'm so sorry for your loss. Like, are you okay? You good?
Throwing up.
Yeah.
Like a lesser version of the Professor Oak. Whoa!
Oh my god. What a dumb bit.
That bit was
But-
fucking awesome.
That really carried us through that night.
That was Calzone restaurant disrupting good.
Sauce on the side. They still haven't. You know what? I'm gonna look them up. Sauce on
I
the
think
side.
I want to say the other night we were talking about it and someone looked them up and discovered they did in fact still exist. But we don't know for sure if the Indianapolis location still exists. I think was where it was left.
Yeah.
Let's
so.
see.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now, very slowly. Let's see here.
Ooh, this will be fun.
Downtown St. Louis, Clayton, Montana, St. Louis, Montana.
Let's try this. This gets rid of all their status buffs and replaces them with equivalent debuffs where appropriate.
Indianapolis' Carmel one is still open. They're hiring even. Damn it, you fuckers. Come to Minnesota. Please. Illinois. All right, they are expanding, I guess.
Do those enemies have pigs, or are they some sort of other creature? These are warhounds. Which, yeah, I guess those are dogs, though. Yeah, they have a face shape that you could mistake as like piggish. They're sort of pug-looking in appearance. They've got snouts. They've got hound masters, so they have dogs of a different breed there. Wolves.
I just bought Dead Space Remake again for no real reason other than to have it on PC. Also, it was $15 instead of $60, so I was like, all right, I'll just get one of my favorite games of all time again. So there's less of a reason.
Insatiable.
Yeah. Well, like, I guess I could always power on my PS5, but like I can't really share screen and things like that. I am very excited
Ooh,
for
okay.
the Gears trilogy remake.
I've
That's
never
going to be
seen this
launched.
guy before. Deal damage
not
to
a
enemies in a 3-hex line and with 3 range. Okay, that's kind of awesome.
Ooh.
Okay, we'll do that.
This is your big siege against their castle, yeah.
Yeah. This is their capital, and their ruler is here defending it, so if I kill their ruler and take this city, then they are eliminated from the game.
Yippee! Okay, Evan Ward map making. I am done with you for now. Thank you.
Okay, no, they're letting me roll in, so I guess I'm gonna. It's the opposite of rolling out. Alright, let's, I want to make sure I get the Bone Dragon in deep so that it draws fire. Okay. Okay. You guys have the cleave. My ruler has the pole. I put you here. You can AoE. That's not bad. That damages the tower too. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna do that. We can run this guy. Whoa, he can kill that guy on his own. Well, probably not, actually, because we got that stupid fucking misfortune debuff on us again. In theory, he could kill him. In practice, What's this game's objective? Win. It's a 4X style game, so you can eliminate all the other players. There's a variety of other, you can cover enough of the map with your shit. Right now, we are trying to eliminate a player who maybe is the only other player we actually need to kill, because we're allied to everyone else who will be left after that. We'll see. Okay. Let's deploy the scatter shot. And let's charge you in here. Let's just charge in there. Okay. Let's see. Let's get on to their ranged attackers. Oh, should have raised undead actually first. Well, actually, this could still be okay. Let's see. I cannot use my
What were you thinking for dinner?
give an additional turn to a hero.
What were you thinking for dinner?
Ooh, let's find out what Jella's having for dinner. I'm waiting.
No, you don't get to find out.
Fuck!
You shouldn't have said shit. Now we don't know. Way to go.
Idiot. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna... pile of bread, perhaps. It could just be. Let's see. Yeah, I have some options. I think I want to... 3 hits from the Wyvern on this guy. Or do I want to get the Gore-Tusk Matriarch in there? DM. I think I will... I think I'm going to refresh Gore-Tusk Matriarch, and then that can run in and get a big hit on this guy. And then I can... if I do this, yeah, that square has to be free. So I think what we're gonna do... yeah, this will be funny. If I go... 1, 2, 3... Yeah, if I go here... and then pull... Ah, your walls mean nothing! Get over here! I fucking love this ability.
It seems really good.
I believe there's still that one. Well, there's either 2 unknown factions still or none. And all of the Overland we've seen, I can't imagine I would have not seen a single, like, scout unit or anything from 2 other players by this deep into the game. So I think I just misremembered the game size, and there were only ever 6 players. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, if I go here. Need to leave some space for these guys to get in and do stuff. Yeah, I'll try and leave this little alleyway open, I think. Let's shoot. And miss. Let's see. Really need to drop their heal yet. Well, could drop it on himself. He is missing 20 health. Yeah, that might be the way to go. Can I, if I move you here, and then I yeah, okay. 2 zaps. 2 zaps Morgan, they call me. 2 zaps McGillicuddy. I gotta be careful with this. Yeah, I can't put that guy that far over there. So we're just gonna have to put him here and boop boop. Who fumbles, so it's probably for the best that I... Yeah. Okay, bring you here. Let's revitalize. Oh, that I forgot that removes misfortune. Okay. Ah, this changes everything. Could look at the leaderboard after this. If the game is still continuing, that's probably the next thing I'll do as I try and confirm what is happening. Okay. Okay if he's in range of, like, one of the little dogs, but I don't want him in range of the berserker. Okay, and then can I do anything fun here? Immune to flanking, can't be distracted. Yeah, this could be a good use of this. Let me put it here. Yeah, it can just take down this tower. And, do we want to use your heal on anyone? Maybe not. It's regenerating. Yeah, no, we'll save that. Okay. Go to our ally turn. I guess they've got an enchantment or a structure that causes attackers to lose morale. Unfortunate, but if I'm killing enough people, I should remain at high morale regardless. Okay, I can play very aggressive with these guys because they're not mine. I don't care about their well-being. Yeah, man, run in here and kill this guy. Or fail. There, finally, Jesus. Okay. Storm the beaches! Ah! Let's see. Can you get a nice angle on this? Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty saucy. Yeah, go for it. Bazort. Okay. Careful, Aram, your shadow affinity is showing. It's fine. Ew. Ew.
Ow.
Ew. Bleh. You tried to execute me while I'm at, like, full health? That's very wishful thinking, sir.
I don't know, just trying stuff.
Yes, attack my tentacle. Okay, nice. It's the tentacle and the bone wyvern are taking most of the hits for me right now. Vortusk Matriarch took some damage, but that's it. Yeah, okay, okay, nice. And they haven't really mobilized these guys yet. Like, most of these guys can't get in for significant damage yet, so I'm happy. I'm happy. Feeling glad. Alright, let's see. The setup's a little awkward because I've got a mix of guys that I can and cannot move right now. But overall, I think this will be okay.
I believe in you.
Yeah, let's, need to watch out for all that shit. But it's fine. Let's get this guy in here and whomp. Ooh, he got the immobilize. That's pretty nice. Really want to try and get this guy's unkillable to trigger this turn so that it's gone the turn after and I can actually finish him off. Let's see. I think we want you to heal the... Oh, no, not from there you can't. Okay. Here? Yeah. Oop. Alright, yeah, get in there and fuck some shit up. Wait, if I do lethal no, I think he still lives at 1, right? Or does he just die? I'm gonna fumble anyway. Yeah, no, it's fine. Just go in here. Eh. And, yeah, let's go like so. Ugh, the fumble's so painful.
I believe in you.
Let's see. Okay, there we go. We triggered Steadfast. Let's see. If he weren't immobilized, he'd be a great seduce target, but he is, so he's not. Let's see. Going to a card game thing tomorrow. Wish me decent draws. I hope you get them.
Ooh.
Hope you showed them what you're made of. Oh, there's just just a little too far away for me to get the big Zappo on them. Okay. And we're just going to... Ooh, I got an immobilize on him. That's nice. That means he basically can't do anything, and he'll block off all their other units from being able to run through there. That's big Yuri.
Ho, ho, ho.
And not a whole lot to do with these support units from back here right now, but that's okay. Let's see. I need to move the Bone Wyvern. Yeah, let's... Get him in here. He could go around that. Nah, we'll do this. Okay. Now... Can I... get two guys with a dark ritual here?
Seems pretty good.
I think what I'll do... I could also pull someone again, but no, I think we'll, let's raise undead this. That'll give me another guy who can run interference back here. Nice. Then need to make sure not to like block off the path for my other guys with this. So let's That's a little easier said than done right now. I guess I can put him here, and I'm not really blocking anything that isn't already blocked off. Okay, let's just shoot this guy. Oh. Yes!
It's all coming together.
Okay. And I've still got a spellcast I can use. Let's see. Do I have a good target for diffuse health? That's not too bad. I don't really need the damage on that guy particularly, but that gives a lot of my guys regeneration. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay. Your sister just got accepted to your college. That's cool. I based on the phrasing of that, I assume that you are close enough in age that she would be attending while you are still also a student there. Or is it just a college from which you've already graduated and you're an alumnus? 3 years. You're 3 years apart, so she'll be a freshman while you're a senior? Question mark. I also don't know if you're talking about undergrad. That was just my assumption. No, they're the dean. The college is theirs. Technically possible. We'll just run this guy up here to kill this other tower. Exactly that, yes. Neat.
Cool beans.
These beans are so cool.
Beans.
Would beans give less despair? Actually, no. Don't go. Yeah, stay there so you're not blocking the other shit. And you're gonna come up here. Okay, yeah. Good. Can't wait for Dangle Grandpa tomorrow. I can. Whoa! That was
What do you mean?
that was a hefty fucking arrow there, my guy.
I joined one session of Dangle Grandpa. I was like, this is like a unique level of annoying and not good. Because, like, Ace Attorney annoys me sometimes, but overall I think it's charming, at least, right? Or there'll be a thing where it's like, here's this twist in the case. I'm like, oh, I like that. And there's, I don't know, there's enough there for me to latch onto. But Danganronpa, I was like, you bitches are doing every anime cardinal sin that infuriates me, and you won't stop.
That's the game. That's the ghost trick.
Yep, hey.
Oh, I don't have time to eat a body before I go down there. Fuck. Wait. I'm a genius. I can go here. And then finish my movement and whack this guy. I'm a genius! Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh, we got that's in there.
Chaos! Chaos!
Chaos!
It really doesn't sound like she's saying pure. It just sounds like she's going, just
Chaos!
What is she supposed to be saying?
Pure
pure
chaos.
chaos.
Really?
Yeah.
Pure chaos!
I gotta say, I like Marvel Rivals. I don't know who the fuck was in the directing's chair. There are a couple of, like, really head-scratching takes. I'm the Amazing Spider-Man!
I legit thought she was just going like Hjorg chaos.
Oh,
Chaos!
what is she saying?
Pure chaos,
yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jorg.
That
Ain't that the name of the fish boss from Majora's Mask?
there you go.
Alright, my big Zappy killed 2 guys. That's pretty nice.
Oh, hey, Big Zap.
Oh, hey, big Zap. Let's see. Here's my revitalize already, so I need to get these guys out of the fart cloud.
Usually a good idea.
I don't know what spell that is, but I imagine that was a spell the enemy ruler cast.
I don't know what you did, sir, but I bet I won't like it.
Me when my blind housekeeper has chosen new wallpaper. I really need to try and keep this serpent out of harm's way. Guess I'll just backpedal him this way. See if I can make him live.
What? Hey.
frisky. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I mean, we were currently blocking off the one hole in the wall. I'm gonna bring my nymph all the way over here and see what seduce targets I have. 32%, 49%, 60%, 60%. If I could seduce this guy, it would be so fucking funny. Yeah, let's try it. Ah! Okay, yeah, and just have him immediately turn and, like, I don't know, hit this guy. Is now locked under him. You'd love to see it.
You're fucked. You're so fucked.
Blech. Oh, I could have used my yoinky sploink. I didn't even think of it.
Oh, dude, how could you forget?
Yeah.
What kind of man forgets about his yonky sploink?
A careless one who will soon find himself parted from the things he loves.
Shaking my head.
Get over here! Oh, no, or, oh. Oh, he didn't get over here, but he took enough damage that he's scared, and now he's running. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's not the same direction as being pulled.
No, but it actually works fine. If these guys flee, then they're gonna lose the city and die, so it's the same thing as killing them, basically.
Have you killed their leader?
Their leader is still on the field right here. Also low morale. If the other 5 guys down here rout, then their leader will be alone, which will be very funny. Get rid of that catapult.
Bonk.
A bonka. Steadfast. You bitch. Alright.
So be it.
Gang up on him. Mmm.
Me evaluating my options.
Yeah. Me enjoying Dulce's special.
I should take a look at the special that they did today, because I gotta say, it was one of the few that I looked at and went, you know what? No, actually. So I'm wondering if they got a better picture of it. Not especially. It's the same one from yesterday. Today's special was a breakfast burger.
Oh, like egg, bacon.
Cheese and some other stuff, and I was like,
That's not your jam?
not this one. They've done another one that I really enjoyed, where it was egg, bacon, and then hash browns. It was kind of dynamite. It looks like they also put some, like, I don't know, biscuits and gravy nonsense on it, and I was like, not really feeling that. They get a little wild and loose over there sometimes.
Alright. Let's see. If I dogpile the fuck out of this guy, then they should get sad and leave.
Wow!
Oh, fuck! Shit, dude! Fuck!
Did you see that?
Okay, let's see. It's the only other guy who's not already routing. Now he's routing. I don't wish to claim victory and win immediately because I have to make sure that I'm killing their ruler here.
We surrender. What? I can't hear you.
Yeah, nah, dog. That ain't how this works. How it works is you get fucking electrocuted, my guy.
Oh, big zap.
Oh, big zap. That was medium zap, in fairness.
Oh.
Ooh, what do we
Average
think,
zap.
chat? Do we... that does too much damage. I was gonna say, do we kill their ruler with my ruler, but my ruler actually doesn't do enough damage to make that viable. Pig! Oh, we got the graze. We got the graze, which means maybe, hang on. My bone dragon still alive? Yeah, okay. This is the bone dragon that I bring with me in my suitcase, so this is like me killing them, personally. Or failing to. But that's okay, because I can give the bone dragon another turn to try again.
It's like you did it.
It's like I did it, even more so. There we
I
go.
told him to do it.
I told him. I said, kid, you're gonna go far.
That's like the crazy mentality of like commissioning someone to make something and be like, I made this because I paid for it.
You
It's
made
like,
this?
what?
I made this.
I made this. You may have suggested and paid for it, but my man, there's a reason you paid for this. You didn't make shit.
We ain't found shit.
We ain't found shit. I really appreciate whenever a long range attack happens, the enemy turns to look at it and goes, and then turns away again. Fuck, all right. Jesus. Okay. Well, luckily I'm not in range. I'm in range.
Oh, fuck.
Well, there's no way I'd be in range a third time. Oh my god, I gotta stop talking
this
about
is bullshit. What the fuck?
A fourth time would be crazy, but unlikely.
Unlikely. Never gonna happen. You know what he is in range of? The Yoinky Sploink.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Ah, missed.
Oh, wow, I thought a fifth time was happening, but I guess not.
No, I guess I'm actually fine now. Weird.
Oh, hey, thank goodness. Say, is it too late to join your side? I noticed our leader is gone.
I noticed.
As you pulled me to his corpse to verify this information.
Hey, check it out. Okay, I can just end my. They're routing. They'll leave on their own. I don't even have to do anything. Yes. Okay, now we can do that because I've secured the ruler kill. Okay. You know what? Sure. Nah, you're not a spider. They're not gonna invite you immediately. It's a maximum good alignment. Well, it didn't end the game, I notice. Are there two rulers here somehow? Insanely. I don't know.
Deep underground.
It's awful mysterious.
That is kind of cool that there's like two huge battlefields on top of one another.
Go to the quest tab and look at victory conditions. That's a good idea. Military victory. 1 ruler's remaining. Defeat the remaining rulers 2 out of 3. That's
unknown ruler. This is a guy you've never seen.
There is, but there's 1. Hang on. Why are there... I guess I just wasn't paying attention at first. I thought there were 6 rulers or 8 rulers, depending on the size of the map, but there's 7. Huh, okay. I mean, he's gotta be in here, which in fairness I can get to now more easily because I can actually access those parts of the underground. You have vision off your ally? I think I have shared vision with most of them. Most or all of them. Yeah, I've got shared vision with Carissa. Yeah, I've got shared vision with Frigor Eclipse. Oh, you're in the void. I can't talk to you right now.
Just floating in space.
Yeah. I think you're right, Burning Hound. I think that ruler was, because of where they spawned and where they expanded, they were exactly sitting on all of the viable underground entrances I could have used to find this person. What I need to do is go down this hole now. I need to go down here no, I've seen that one. It's this one. Will lead me here. Maybe I will regret getting rid of my scout units. I need to check out that. I need to check out that. Yeah, there's just a guy buried somewhere who I guess no one could communicate with except the lady we just killed.
Huh.
All right. I mean, that is slightly annoying because I'm not going to have any Casus Belli against them. If I declare war on them for no reason, my allies are going to be annoyed by that and might break the alliance, in which case then I would also have to defeat them to end the game. So I would... Yeah, well, we'll see. You know what? That sounds like a fun mystery to solve next time on Blue's Clues. I will tell you what, though. No, I'll do that on a different stream. I was considering also doing some arena tonight, but I played this for a while, so I think I'm probably ready to stop. I capped out the mastery, so next time I stream arena, I want to sit there and open my birthday presents for like an hour. So that'll be fun, but I'll do that on its own one when we're actually gonna play arena. Yeah, no, I mean, that seems like a great place to wrap for tonight. We have killed again. If you kill them fast enough, your allies won't have time to break alliance. Maybe, yeah. I gotta scope them out first. Next stream starts. So I killed the last guy and won. Here's Civ 6. I would never bother playing Civ 6 at this point. Not with 7 already announced. I ain't learning 2 new Civs in the span of 6 months. That's only a month per Civ. Yeah, we're gonna absorb this. We're gonna take this one. It will be ours. Yeah, go ahead and make a big ol' save here.
Yippee!
All right. So probably the next stream of this will be the last one of this game, unless my alliances fall apart and I have to murder more. But yeah, no, I guess there's just a secret man in a hole I have to go and punch in the face. So we'll do that next time. Next time, Miles Morales into the whole verse. And I'll see you guys then. But for now, have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend.